Welcome to the final game at Thompson Street Stadium in 2020 for Jersey Shore football. Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker are here with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. It's Jersey Shore and Shamokin taking the field for the right to go to the state playoffs. The winner of tonight's contest will be in the state quarterfinals in Quad A. That'll be next week at a neutral site against either Crestwood or Dallas, the same Dallas team that knocked Jersey Shore out of the playoffs last year in the state semis. But that's long away as far as the focus of these two teams right now. They're ready for the right to come out of District 4 here. And Brandon, you have two teams that squared off week one. Jersey Shore won that in lopsided fashion, 41-7, but it's a very different Shamokin team from what we saw here in the opening week, and I guess you can say it's a different Jersey Shore team as well with 7 games under their belt and 7 wins.
Yeah, it all goes back to that first game. You know, we were all unsure what was going to happen. Didn't know if we were going to play. Didn't know what the schedule was going to be. Then we got the schedule, and then the first game, Jersey Shore and Shamokin. So both the teams had something to work out in that game. Obviously, Shamokin had a lot more to work out than what Jersey Shore did. Jersey Shore ended up putting a monster number of yards and points at the same time. But ever since then, they've been rolling through every game except for Central Mountain and Shikellamy twice, which is what really makes me a little bit nervous about tonight's game because Henry Gajnoski has not faced. It's been a while since he's faced him twice in a row. I believe maybe last year they played him, but
well, they played him once last year. This is actually the first time the Henry Hanoski coach Shamokin Indians have played Jersey Shore twice in the season. This is Coach Hanoski's third year at the helm of the Shamokin program, and they've really done a remarkable job at turning a team around that is perennially a one-win team. The last time Shamokin beat Jersey Shore was back in that winless 2012 Bulldog season, but Shamokin, since that 2017 1-10 year, climbed to 6-6 and 18 last year with a slew of injuries, took a step back and lost 6 of their last 7 games, still with 3 wins and some hard-fought games, including against Jersey Shore down at their place. And now this year they're 5-3. 4 of those 5 wins coming against 2 teams, Selinsgrove and then Milton for those games. This Shamokin team split 2 of 3 with Selinsgrove, including in last week's district semifinals, and then Milton beat them badly twice, as you would expect a good team to do to a Milton team that typically underperforms. But Shamokin's here now, focused on Jersey Shore, and Brandon, you mentioned Jersey Shore having some speed bumps along the way. Let's elaborate on that a little bit. Against Central Mountain in the regular season finale, it was 21-9. Jersey Shore actually trailed a couple times. And then the week before against Shikellamy, a team that Jersey Shore shut out 53-0 week 2, it was 16-0, and 8 of those points came in the fourth quarter. It really was a game that just slowly built up, and for the longest time, Jersey Shore allowed Shikellamy to stay in it.
yeah, and it all goes from Milton, them not playing that Milton game, which between the two schools was a great decision to make. You know, one of the people on Milton may have had contact, and that was a great call for Milton and Jersey Shore. But since then, they hadn't found their rhythm. They had a week off like they're not supposed to, and that's typical when you're coming off of a bye week, more or less. When you come back, you're not ready to play. You kind of lost the speed of the game. They were really slow in that Shikellamy game. Their offense was not clicking. And then they roll into Central Mountain after they 16-0 win. They go into Central Mountain. Now, I give Central Mountain a lot of credit. They've got a really good offense over there. They came here and they just did poorly and they didn't execute where they needed to. And they found a couple plays and they were in it with Shore for a while until the end. And then after that, they came here with Mifflinburg with playoffs on the line, and they just absolutely destroyed Mifflinburg. But the difference between those 3 weeks was Shore needed to readjust to the game speed and readjust to who their opponent is, and that's what they're going to have to do tonight, especially at the start of this game.
Well, if you take last week's Mifflinburg result for Jersey Shore into account, maybe this team has in fact turned the quarter and is back to its dominant ways. We'll wait and see. That was a 48-7 final, 28 points coming in that second quarter. Jersey Shore really took it to the Mifflinburg Wildcats and got this game here against Shamokin, and the right to host it came because Jersey Shore hasn't lost this year. For some of those struggles, Still a 7-0 team coming into the district final game tonight. You're tuned into our Penton Automotive pregame show, an AC Delco full-service auto repair shop servicing the Jersey Shore area for over 20 years. Visit PentonAutomotive.com and call them at 570-215-9262. They're at 579 Old Route 220 Highway here in Jersey Shore. We're coming back from Thompson Street Stadium here on the Bear Country Sports Network. Jersey Shore, Shamokin, the right to go to the state quarterfinals. We're back in a few.
Now open, the Jersey Shore home of Ready Treddy, K&W Tire and the Old Stouts Pro Auto on Main Street. Providing full service for cars and light trucks, K&W Tire Jersey Shore stocks Cooper, Falcon, Oncook, and 4 other tire brands. Special orders available. Family owned and operated K&W Tire, now open in Jersey Shore, 335 North Main Street. Appointments preferred, walk-ins available, 570-865-5315. K&W Tire. We do tires and more.
Order! Continue, Ms. Garner.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Objection! My credit card doesn't earn double miles on every purchase.
I object to your objection. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase.
Order!
And right now, earn 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $20,000 in your first year.
I'll allow it.
No further questions, Your Honor. Well, just one. What's in your wallet?
Limited time offer. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle much more than just home and auto. They serve your commercial and life insurance needs too. Ask yourself, do you own your own business? Just get married? Recently have a child? Purchase a home? How about liability and workers' comp? McMahon Ferguson Associates has products for all the above. Call 570-398-4090. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency. 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
Family owned and operated, Tie Dot and Embroidery and Screen Printing has been serving the Jersey Shore area for almost 30 years. Custom t-shirts, sweats, hats, and specialized products with your logo included, embroidered or screen printed. See some of what's available on our webpage, TIAEmbroidery.com. 110 Charles Street, Jersey Shore. Top quality work throughout the area for the last 20 years. Guy Rock Excavating, based in Rocktown, specializing in land development, basements, home building, and providing topsoil for residential, business, and commercial properties. Call Guy today, 570-745-3189.
Mama's home cooking has never tasted so good. Go to Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street in Jersey Shore for homemade soups, oil, deli sides, baked goods, and more. Kutz's cheesesteaks will have you hooked. Fudge season is just around the corner, too. All of this at reasonable prices. 570-398-8180 for your takeout order. Kutz's Kitchen, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 8. Kutz's Kitchen, Mama's homemade goodness. Go Bulldogs.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. Jersey Shore football takes on Shamokin in tonight's 4A District 4 Finals. Winner of this goes to the state playoffs and has a quarterfinal meeting next week. That'll be either Crestwood or Dallas. The winner of that District 2 matchup tonight will be the team Jersey Shore or Shamokin takes on. So we have some business to settle tonight, and that game here will settle who gets to keep playing their season. It's that simple. It's the Penton Automotive pregame show. Check them out at PentonAutomotive.com, an AC Delco full-service auto repair shop, and we're grateful for their support. Brandon, for this Jersey Shore offense and for the Shamokin offense to have its full support, it's going to come down to that offensive line, right?
And it starts up front with Shore at least. They've got to be able to hold those big defensive linemen back. They did a great job against Central Mountain and did a great job against, I believe, Mifflinburg as well last week. They absolutely went past them. They blew by defenders. They went and got the quarterback. But it's going to be a little bit different now. Henry Hinoski loves to run the ball. He is built on physical up front power offense running the ball. So Shore's going to have a lot to handle. And what Shamokin has to do tonight, they have to watch out for guys like Quincy Myers. They got to watch out for Dalton Dugan coming off the other side of the edge. And they got to watch out for Ben Webb, who's made a really good impact without Carter Peacock being in the starting lineup for the last couple weeks now. So they've got a lot to block tonight, and they've got to also be careful with the linebackers as well. Aiden Packer is probably one of the better linebackers in the district right now, at least District 4A. He's one of the better ones that leads most of them in tackles. So, it's a lot for them to try to communicate with.
Well, these are 2 of the 16 teams remaining in 4A football here. We've reached the first full week in November, and these teams are still playing and are trying to fight for the right to continue playing. And you mentioned Shamokin's ability to run the ball. Jersey Shore has it as well. The Bulldogs last week had 289 yards on the ground in the win against Mifflinburg here. Shamokin got 204 yards from its leading back, Max Madden, the junior at 5'8", 145. He was able to wiggle all the way through the Selinsgrove defense, and that's going to be a key in tonight's matchup for sure, if it's a matter of limiting what Madden can do for the Bulldogs to hold up on the defensive end. We'll talk to Coach Tom Grabish about that and much more here as we approach kickoff. Jersey Shore, Shamokin here on the Bear Country Sports Network. It's district finals, and you're hearing it and watching it on the Bear. If you haven't already, go check out our YouTube page, Bear Country 99.9. We're up there. We got the live broadcast against all odds. We're doing it here. And if your business would like to help support us, if the Bulldogs are lucky enough to keep moving on after this week, we really could use that help. Call 570-769-2327. You've heard the number $2,000 thrown out there. And that's how much the PIAA collects for us each week just for doing a live video, in addition to the $150 it costs to do radio on top of that. And the rates for both of those are only skyrocketing next week if Jersey Shore is still playing. Whoever comes out of this one, those rates only increase, and we can use all the help anyone's able to provide. So if you are able, we can work out something with you. Whatever you're able to contribute goes a long way. 570-769-2327. You're tuned into the Penton Automotive pregame show. Back with Coach Tom Grabish in a few minutes on the Bear.
On your way from here to there, visit the Oval Country Store for snacks, ice cream, gas, and terrific sandwiches made while you wait. The Oval Country Store, 237 Middle Road in the Nippenose Valley, 570-745-7777 for the Oval Country Store in Oval. When you need crushed stone, limestone, and lime, masonry equipment and supplies, make Peace Stone your choice. They sell ready-mix too, and they'll deliver to you. Open weekdays 7 till 5, Saturday till 3, along Route 880 in Rocktown, 570-745-7144 for Peace Stone.
It's time for some straight talk. Look, we all know the sound. It happens. Your phone. You fumble it, crack it, splash it. Well, Straight Talk Wireless's new Platinum Unlimited plan includes phone protection that covers those kinds of mishaps. Just $65 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data, plus more features, like 20 gigs of hotspot and 100 gigs of cloud storage, all on the best networks. Straight Talk Wireless only at Walmart.
See Mobile Protect terms and conditions at Asurion.com/Straight Talk. Limitations and exclusions apply.
You're probably not ready for winter, but we are. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service has been a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick's is known for its fast and reliable service. We provide coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof for the highest quality. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street in Jersey Shore, 570-398-1190, and online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
Want to sell your house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Real Estate in Jersey Shore. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jen live in South Avis, and the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-295-4422. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will be sold in 90 days. Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Realty in Jersey Shore. Ready to serve you. 570-295-4422.
The Bear, WQBR.
Joined pregame by Jersey Shore football head coach Tom Gravish, getting ready for the district championship game tonight here against Shamokin. Third straight year at this point. What does it mean to you to be back here competing for a chance to go to states?
Well, we're not really looking at the past. We're only looking at the future, and that's tonight in the opening kickoff and, setting this game with the right kind of tone and, the right kind of style that we want to play. So I guess that's for the fans to be thinking a little bit about some of that other stuff, but we got a check box out here. We got to cash in on it, beating Shamokin.
Coach Gravish with me here pregame. You beat Shamokin earlier this season. You mentioned looking ahead, but from what you've seen from this team, where has the improvement been for the Shamokin team that seems to be playing its best football right now?
Well, their quarterback does a great job. They have they got 3 really good wide receivers, 2 outstanding corners, and probably about 2 to 3 great running backs, along with some good guys in there in our line on the offense and defensive side. So they're doing a nice job out there, and hats off to them. And we were a little bit surprised by our outcome in the first time because we knew they had a great football team coming back.
Coach Tom Gravish joining us pregame. Jersey Shore and Shamokin set to kick things off shortly here at Thompson Street Stadium. For you guys to be successful, what's going to be the key?
We have to be in manageable down and distance situations offensively, and we need to keep that chain moving and, play our pace and our style and have very few penalties. Defensively, we need to get 3 and outs, force that punt, get good field position, and, have more opportunities on offense and play exceptional on the specialties.
Well, it should be a fun one tonight, Coach. Thanks for the time. Best of luck.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels, dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all other customers. TLC Fuels, proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
Progressive Motorcycle presents Road Wisdom from the Motor.
Half man, half motorcycle.
If you missed a turn, there's always another turn. Take it to get back to the turn you missed.
Use your turn signal.
Progressive Motorcycle also presents Roadside Assistance. Progressive Motorcycle, for those who were born to ride. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Beautiful, one-of-a-kind rings, necklaces, and so much more. It's Martina Guerra Goldsmith in Jersey Shore. Every piece is created with an artist's touch. Owning a custom creation from Martina Guerra in gold or silver with a diamond or perhaps colored gems is to own a piece of art to cherish for a lifetime. See some of her creations at martinaguerra.com. That's Guerra. Or see Martina's art in her gallery online. Martina Guerra Goldsmith, 1102 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore, next to J&M Sub Shop. 570-398-1833.
What's in store this holiday at your local Staples?
Gifts and packages shipped with care.
So you can relax knowing they'll soon be there.
Now at Staples, save 25% on UPS expedited shipping services. Plus, save up to 30% on select shipping supplies.
Shop in store or get same-day delivery through Instacart.
Pack it and ship it for less at Staples.
Ends 1/2/21 while supplies last. In-store only. See store for details. Instacart not available on shipping services. Fees, taxes, additional terms, and/or tips may apply. Delivery subject to availability.
The seasons are changing, and now is the perfect time to fall in love with a new checking account. At Woodlands Bank, we offer Kasasa checking accounts. Our Kasasa accounts offer unbelievable rates with great rewards. Now you can open up your account online quickly and securely. Make the switch to one of our Kasasa accounts from the convenience of your home. Branch out. Open your account today. For more information on our Kasasa accounts and to pick the best one for you, visit woodlandsbank.com. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
Read the latest Good News Positively Pets magazine anytime. Go to bearcountrygoodnews.com. Published every month by Bear 99.9 FM.
Here in our Pet and Automotive pregame show, Jersey Shore football hosts Shamokin in the District 4 Quad A Final. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you as we get set for tonight's kickoff. Let's read you the starting lineups courtesy of Country Berry Shack. Tonight's starting lineups are presented by the Country Berry Shack, a gift shop here in Jersey Shore. Start off your Christmas shopping the right way by visiting the Berry Country's Christmas Open House. That's open tomorrow 9 to 4 and Sunday 11 to 4. You're not going to want to miss that Christmas open house, and check them out at 521 Allegheny Street here in Jersey Shore. The Jersey Shore Bulldogs 7-0, trying to punch their third straight ticket to the state playoffs last year, all the way to the state semifinals after that improbable win against Pottsville that kept the season prolonged past Thanksgiving, and the year before that it was a first-round exit against Potts Grove. But here, Jersey Shore is on its home grass, and Brandon Weary, the quarterback, will look to continue his season, in which he's now up to 18 touchdowns thrown on the year and just 2 interceptions. Brandon, as far as what Brandon Weary can do, how has he been able to continuously guide this offense?
Well, it's been more what actually Coach Tom Gravish gives him in the play call. Look, he's doing short passes. He's getting him into the flat with Caden Hess, number 1 receiver, right there, all-state nominee probably again for the second year in a row. And then he's got some extra guys that you wouldn't expect to be getting more catch. Dalton Dugan's got at least 180 yards this year receiving. You've got, I believe, Owen Anderson, who's my Swiss Army knife this year. He does everything on the field. And you also get production from Cooper Peacock and Brady Jordan in those spots.
Yeah, those are all guys we'll call in this starting lineup. Cam Allison is the tailback, 5'10", 168 senior. Last week found the end zone for the first time since week 2. Had a season-high 157 yards on the ground in the 48-7 victory over Mifflinburg. But in the backfield, you can't leave out Brady Jordan. How about the sophomore? He now leads the team, Brandon, in rushing touchdowns, 4 of them last week in that victory over Mifflinburg. How about Brady Jordan, a very compact build at 5'6", but he's got some size to him there, and he could be a tough guy to tackle in the trenches.
Well, he's kind of built more like the Darren Sproles kind of guy. He can go into the inside, he can cut in, he can use his speed, get a touchdown whenever he needs to. He's had a couple times where he went 77 yards, I believe, a couple weeks ago for a touchdown. So he's doing, as a sophomore, he's doing very well for his position, and, you know, we still give credit for Cameron Allison because Cameron Allison is doing the bulk of the run, but still Brady Jordan getting the job done when it comes to that red zone.
Surely nice to have options for the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. And you mentioned it, Brady Jordan has the longest play of the season for this Jersey Shore team, a 70-yard touchdown run against Central Mountain back in Week 3. Other starters for the Bulldogs, you talked about Owen Anderson, a guy you Week 1 against the Shamokin team compared to Debo Samuel on the San Francisco 49ers. Do you think that comp is still accurate?
It's close to it now. Debo's a little bit injured right now. But
no, I'm not saying Owen Anderson is injured. He's playing. He's very much playing.
Yeah, I know. Debo's injured. But still, in the same type of wide receiver that you're getting in the NFL is what Owen Anderson is. He's that guy. Taysom Hill. We'll go with Taysom Hill more comparison. He's going in. He's doing everything. He's running. I'm betting you Owen Anderson could even run a tight end at some point.
Yeah, he really can do a lot of different things. 6 foot, 178 senior. Throws the ball occasionally. Runs it, catches it, he does it all, and he returns punts for a touchdown. Did that a couple weeks ago against Central Mountain. Caden Hess, the All-Stater, junior wideout. He'll try to get in the end zone for the first time in 3 weeks. Mentioned Cooper Peacock, the sophomore receiver, and Dalton Dugan as well. The Bulldogs come out in the field now with the black flag being held as they sprint across the midfield stripe. Talking about the other starters, Connor Davis at tight end. Could see Quincy Myers there as well. O-line, Ben Webb, Lee Springman, Caden Smith, Joe Lorson, and Eddie Woodring, and Colin Samar. They'll all rotate, trying to replicate what Preston Wool did out at tackle. The Jersey Shore offensive line a little banged up, but still protecting the quarterback and enabling them to run the ball early and often. Defensively, Dugan and Myers are the defensive ends. On the interior, Webb, Samar, and Springman. Linebackers Hayden Packer and Gabe Packer. And the DBs, Cooper Peacock and Caden Hess on each side. And then Owen Anderson and Cam Allison playing the role of safety. On the other side, the Shamokin Indians, whose fans you can hear right in front of us. Have some fans here, still limited capacity, but more fans than we certainly had for this Week 1 contest. Brett Nye, the sophomore quarterback, seems to be coming into his own, 5'11", 160. He was really slinging it during warm-ups. Max Madden is that junior tailback who had 204 yards last week. Also, Aaron Frash, the fullback for Coach Henry Hanoski's team. Receivers, Billy Delbo, 6'2", 190 senior. Ryder Zolkowski, a little bit of a different build at 5'9", 140, and a sophomore. Micah Miller, the senior tight end. He's a big guy, 6'3", 170. That O-line, left to right, Garrett Kitchen, Riley Macaluso, Hunter O'Donnell, John Kodak III, and Eric Zallar. Defensively in the 4-4-3, Miller and Kodak are the D ends, and in the middle, Kitchen and Rodarnell. The linebackers left to right, Wary, that's Tyler Wary, a 5'8 junior. Ian Paul, last year, second team All-District All-Star. Aaron Frash and Corey Adams, DBs. Colin Cedar, he'll probably be lined up on Caden Hess tonight, as well as Billy Delbo, the safety, and Ryder Zolkowski at corner. Should be a fun one. We're ready for kickoff. Those are your starting lineups, and this was our Penton Automotive pregame show. Kickoff on the Bear right after this for the right to go to the state playoffs between Jersey Shore and Shamokin.
For great gifts, make it the Country Berry Shack in Jersey Shore. Don't miss the Christmas open house this weekend. Find out what's new. Country Berry Shack with gifts for every season. Row pottery, Yankee candles, primitive furniture, lights, village paints, curtains, willow triangles, and so much more. 521 Allegheny Street in Jersey Shore. 570-398-5688. For the best previously owned vehicles, shop the Auto Barn on Route 220 in Linden. Dale and Kelly always provide whatever it is you're looking for at a price you'll love. Repair and maintenance available on site. Look for the Big Red Barn, the Auto Barn. Call them 570-398-4365.
Javier's Auto Body is colliding with a shortage of licensed techs.
That 2017 is waiting on a clear coat, that 09 needs its left rear sanded, pounded, and painted, and the guy over there is waiting on an estimate.
It's time to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. The moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Indeed delivers 2.5 times more hires than the other branded job sites combined, according to Breezy HR 2019. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first job post. Terms and conditions apply.
McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle much more than just home and auto. They serve your commercial and life insurance needs too. Ask yourself, do you own your own business? Just get married? Recently have a child? Purchase a home? How about liability and workers' comp? McMahon Ferguson Associates has products for all the above. Call 570-398-4090. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency, 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
B.A. Meixel is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Meixel has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Meixel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Meixel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Susquehanna Trailways has part-time and full-time opportunities available for motor coach and school bus drivers. Are you recently retired? Don't want to be home all the time and enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna Trailways team. Contact Susquehanna Trailways by calling 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They will train for free and offer performance bonuses too. Call Susquehanna Trailways at 570-753-5125.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker back with you at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. It's the District 4 Quad A Finals. Jersey Shore Bulldogs 7-0, Shamokin Indians 5-3. These teams met week 1 back on September 11th. That went 41-7 in favor of Jersey Shore, but Shamokin definitely a different team than it was that week, and Coach Henry Hynoski feels as such. When I spoke with him this week, he says that he feels his team in Jersey Shore evenly matched athletically and physically, and in that week 1 game, the difference is they weren't disciplined. Feels that the discipline is there. You have two teams on a level playing field, and that should be worked out here shortly. Friendly reminder, we're powered tonight by River Valley Internet. They've enabled us to live stream the games from Thompson Street Stadium and beyond all season long. Visit rivervalleyinternet.net to learn more. Owen Anderson for Jersey Shore approaches midfield, as does Ian Paul for the other side. Shore in the home orange jerseys, black pants, orange stripes down the side with some white in there with those black letters and numbers. Shamokin, the Indians, in the road whites with the purple letters and numbers, and those solid purple helmets, very dark purple, kind of glistening beneath the lights here at Thompson Street Stadium with the Indians logo on the sides. Brandon, we're getting ready for kickoff. What are your keys tonight for a Jersey Shore victory?
Well, for Jersey Shore, like I said, it starts off front line. They've got to be able to use their offensive line to their advantage and be able to get pressure on Brent Nye tonight. Was what they did the first week and was really successful. For Shamokin, they need to rely on all their linebackers, and Ian Paul's got to be the main guy to lead that linebacker core into making great tackles, because if you don't tackle these running backs, they'll beat you on the ground as quickly as they do on the scoreboard.
Jersey Shore gets the ball first, charging left to right. This kickoff coming from Dominic Deal of the Shamokin Indians comes courtesy of Deja Vu. 256 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore, open Wednesday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5:30. Deal puts it on the tee. Shamokin trying to beat Jersey Shore for the first time in the Henry Hinoski era. And they'll play defense first, coming a week after they shut out Selinsgrove 15-0 in the district semis. The Shamokin fans are clapping and stomping. Deal approaches the righty kick, angles towards the right sideline, caught near the numbers of the 20 by Allison, scoots past the 30, charging right sideline, 40, breaks a tackle, 45-50, still on the numbers around the 40, he's yanked down, no flag on the play, and the flag does come in late after all. It was Joey Tarr on the tackle, and Cam Allison takes a big run back, and it might be going even more forward for this Jersey Shore team.
First of all, great run back there by Cameron Allison up the middle, got it all the way up to the 39-yard line, but also tried to get a big stiff arm, but caught the defender with a horse collar tackle. That's going to be on Tar Jr. Joseph. So it's going to be another 15 yards on that penalty for Shore. And that's another note I want to make right here. Shore, every time they've always started near or on opponent's territory. So that's one of the keys to the success Jersey Shore has had for the last couple of weeks.
Coach Tom Grabish said to me pregame, being spectacular on special teams is what they need, and I guess you could say they could be special on special teams, and they very much were there. That was a 40-yard return from the 20 to the Shamokin 40, and with the 15-yard penalty, the ball's on the 25 of Shamokin. Right hash for Jersey Shore, 1st and 10 of the 25, opening play from scrimmage. Weary the QB under center in the offset eye. Pitch left, Allison the deep back, tries to find the edge, over the left guard, he's roped up for a few yards. Not much doing there, Aaron Frash and company swoop in on the tackle. It's 2nd and long from about the 23.
Yeah, if you're Jersey Shore, if you're any defense against Jersey Shore, angles is what really helps you on defense.
They quickly get back on the line, left hash to the 23 of Shamokin, 2nd and 8. Weary, 3-step drop, looks to throw. He does over the middle, batted away, incomplete. It was a knockdown by Colin Cedar, the feisty corner. He battled with Caden Hess, and he won 3rd and 8.
Yeah, good job there by Colin Cedar to stay in coverage, but also great job by Aaron Frash to be in that zone, reading Brandon Weary's eyes and knocking the ball out of the way.
Opening drive for Jersey Shore, deep in Shamokin territory after the big kickoff return of 40 yards plus a 15-yard penalty. 3rd and 8, 23 of Shamokin, left hash, 3 receivers right. Weary gets the snap, gets out of a tackle, has running room right, past the 30, 25, and he's knocked down at the 23, and a flag came in the backfield. Ian Paul was able to recover. The linebacker knocks down the Jersey Shore quarterback, and we'll wait and see on the flag.
Yeah, that's going to be, I don't like the call, but it's going to be an illegal blindside block, and that's really one of the big emphasis between all 3 levels of this sport, is you don't do illegal blindside blocks. So, Shore's going to have a 3rd and long here.
3rd and long. They'll march it back from the spot of the foul, which was the 31. Didn't see which defender it was, but Cam Allison was going down and down quickly. And now this is 3rd and a quarter mile. Jersey Shore will have it from the Shamokin 47. And left to right, they have to march it down to the 15. So it's 4-down territory if you make it close, but other than that, probably a punting situation.
Watch your screen.
3rd and long, 47 of Shamokin, right hash, Weary with trips to the right. Dugan, the lone man, to the left. Now Anderson joins him. Allison in the backfield. Weary takes the snap over the middle of the field, unloads up the left sideline. Basket catch by Dugan. No, it's Anderson. And there he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. How about Weary to Anderson? Just puts the teardrop in, and Jersey Shore strikes first.
Beautiful pass by Brandon Weary. What great protection up front, too, as well. And then Owen Anderson with the speed down the sideline to catch that ball. What a great touchdown pass off of a really bad mistake by Shore.
On 3rd and 32, the Bulldogs connect. Weary to Anderson for 47 yards, 6-0. Here's the PAT, Cam Allison looking to make it 7-0. Clean snap, there's the hole. The kick is popped up into the air and just sneaks through the left upright. Jersey Shore was put in a bad spot, but managed to turn garbage to gold, and they're up 7-0. Back on the bear after this, Shamokin gets a try here at Thompson Street Stadium. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle much more than just home and auto. They serve your commercial and life insurance needs too. Ask yourself, do you own your own business? Just get married? Recently have a child? Purchase a home? How about liability and workers' comp? McMahon Ferguson Associates has products for all the above. Call 570-398-4090. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency, 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. 7-0 Jersey Shore, 11:08 mark of the first quarter. On 3rd and 32 from the 48 of Shamokin, Jersey Shore struck gold as Weary hit Anderson on a long ball, and now Jersey Shore leads 7-0. Kicking off left to right, courtesy of Deja Vu, 256 Allegheny Street in Jersey Shore. Delbo and Zolkowski are the deep men. Anderson pops it up the far sideline, takes a trickle down to the 10. It's scooped up by Delbo. He rips through and drops the ball at the 10 near the near side. There's a scramble for it around the 12. Let's see what happens. Jersey Shore picks it up. Shamokin doesn't even get an offensive drive, and the Bulldogs have it deep in Shamokin territory on the 12-yard line. We've played a minute, and Jersey Shore is in prime position.
First of all, what a great hustle play to go out there and try to go after him. And not only that, be able to rip the ball out. It's something a lot of players cannot do. So be able to get a turnover on that. And now Shore is in prime position to get up 14-0.
1st and 10, 13 of Shamokin. Delbo coughed it up. Weary from the right hash of the Shamokin 13. Hess to the left side, 2 receivers there from the eye. Pitch left, over left tackle. There goes Allison, and he's scooped up and thrown aside for a couple-yard gain. 2nd and medium from the 10 of Shamokin, 2nd and 7. 10:47 to go, first quarter.
That's one of the most top plays that this Shamokin defense is going to have to stop. They run this 95% of the time in their offense.
Back on the line, Jersey Shore goes. Left hash, they call it the 11 of Shamokin for 2nd and 8. Offset I formation, Hess the receiver to the right. Weary play fake, lob over the middle, a little too far for Davis in the middle of the end zone. He had room, tried to curl in, but a little too far from his fingertips, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, good play call there by Coach Tom Gravich. They don't usually run the fullback or the tight end out, so great play call, just couldn't execute on it.
And quickly, Shamokin, sensing this situation, calls a timeout. Coach Henry Hynoski uses the first of 3. This timeout comes courtesy of our friends at the Ballbirds Brewing Company. Visit Jersey Shore's newest watering hole, Ballbirds Brewing Company, Wednesday through Sunday, 220 Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. The best place in town to grab a bite and a drink while watching the Bulldogs. Brandon, we've had an action-packed first minute and a half. Jersey Shore on 3rd and 32, and they were in Shamokin territory after a 40-yard run back on the kickoff return, plus a 15-yard penalty for a horse collar. They get the 48-yard touchdown pass as it was Weary to Anderson. Then on the ensuing kickoff return, Jersey Shore forces a fumble as Delbo coughs it up, and now the Bulldogs have 3rd and 8 at the Shamokin 11. And how is this happening right now?
Well, first of all, the linebacker didn't go over to cover Owen Anderson. That's how they got so wide open. And it was, again, a beautiful pass by Brandon Weary. And then just hustle play on special teams to go down and rip that ball out.
Right to go to the state playoffs is at stake. 3rd and 8, Shamokin 11 for Jersey Shore. Left hash in the spread look. Trips left, Hess to the right. Weary, no, it's Anderson taking the snap, runs up the middle, down near the 5, just bust up the gut, and that's a little shy of the line to gain, 4th and short.
You notice, and I want to make a little note of it, you notice that Coach Tom Gravich, when any defense takes a timeout, he switches up the personnel really quickly, and that's what he does here with putting Owen Anderson in at quarterback.
4th and 3 from the 5. Anderson stays QB, Allison to his right side, 3 receivers right. Anderson bobbles the snap but retrieves it, rolls right, has room, keeps it himself, has a clear path to the right corner of the end zone. Touchdown Jersey Shore, 13-0 Bulldogs, 9:56 to go first quarter.
First of all, really quick drive here. Probably two of the fastest plays they've run all year long, but nice job there by the fake on Owen Anderson. Fake the read, run to the outside, use your speed, and use an angle, too, to get to the corner and for an easy touchdown.
Shamokin has not touched the ball offensively yet, and they're in a 2-touchdown hole. Point after coming from Cam Allison here. He can extend this Jersey Shore lead. Snap is there. Hess holds it. The kick is blocked at the line and deflects left to the uprights. Cam Allison has his PAT stuffed, but it's still 13-0 Jersey Shore. Back on the Bear right after this, Shamokin maybe gets to handle the ball offensively.
Want to sell your house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Real Estate in Jersey Shore. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jen live in South Avis, and the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-295-4422. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will be sold in 90 days. Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Realty in Jersey Shore, ready to serve you. 570-295-4422.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. It's the opening quarter, and Jersey Shore's up 13-0 after 2 minutes played here in the district finals. Kickoff left to right, Jersey Shore taking on Shamokin. Winner plays in the state quarterfinals next week. Courtesy of Deja Vu comes this kickoff. It's Cam Allison, whacks it away to the right sideline. On a fly, Delbo returns from his own 20, tries to carve up the middle, and he's ripped down at the 26 as Brady Jordan as well as Gabe Andrus converge on the tackle. Delbo fumbled the kickoff last time, and that's how Jersey Shore had field position inside the 13 of Shamokin and scored on an Owen Anderson 5-yard rushing touchdown moments ago.
Yeah, with the brief timeout that they had, that was probably an emphasis on Delbo to hold on to that ball as Shamokin runs up here on offense.
1st and 10, own 26 for Shamokin, lost 41-7 here, week 1 to Jersey Shore. Nye under center, full house backfield, takes the snap, it's to Matt and just runs through a hole, 30, and takes guys with him all the way to the 34. How about Max Madden? Tough yards for him, and Shamokin has 2nd and short. I know they take it, it's 2nd and 1 here right at the 34.
Yeah, that's what offensively they have to do. They have to keep it to 2nd and short or 3rd and short. They can't be stuck at a 3rd and long because they're not really too much into passing.
Call it 2nd and 1 from their own 35. Madden had 204 yards on the ground last week. Right hash of their own 35. Quick snap. Madden, the tailback over right tackle. Sutter steps his way to the 37. That's a first down there. Packer and Anderson in the area on the tackle. New set of chains for Shamokin, down 13-0.
Yeah, and this is one of the keys I talked about earlier is the offensive line. They're kind of a little bit outsizing Shore right now. They're outsizing Colin Samar in the nose tackle spot, and they're getting good yards off of running.
Shamokin doesn't throw the ball all that much, only 2 completions for 9 last week. 1st and 10 on 38, right hash. Handoff, Madden, same formation, twisted up and hogtied by Webb. And a flag comes into the backfield as the running back was spun to the ground.
Yeah, it's going to be an illegal shift on Shamokin, and that's going to bring him back 5 yards. That's one of the things I'm sure Coach Henry Nanoski told them about in the weeks coming. So we can't be making mistakes like we did in the first game, and we'll put ourselves in a big hole. I believe they had 2 fumbles and a lot of penalties on their first week, so not starting out well for them.
And he talked about, to me this week, the discipline was the issue for his team in that 41-7 defeat here. And they're down 13-0 now, courtesy of a blown coverage on 3rd and 32, and then a fumble on a kickoff return. That's the difference right now. 1st and 15 on 33 for Shamokin, right hash of there. Nye in the full house. Fakes it, and then Frash gets the call, but Frash goes nowhere. Stuffed up the middle, Jersey Shore has everybody to the ball, and a sea of orange is right on top of the fullback. No gain, 2nd and 15.
Yeah, this is something that Jersey Shore's defense does really well, and then that's when they get in deep yard situations for opposing offenses. They're able to swarm to the ball and stop for a short yard. Now, what's different about Shore here is they're going to keep a cornerback up because they only have 1 wide receiver on the side. So they're going to have to load the box a little bit more and be careful for a swing-out pass.
2nd and 15 here from their own 33. Shamokin down 2 touchdowns. Right hash of there. Nye kicks his left foot as it brings Paul to the left side. Nye rolls out, tries to flip it out to Paul, and he catches in stride across midfield at the numbers of the 40 at Jersey Shore. 30, 25, 20, outside the numbers, down at the 15. A lunging tackle saves a touchdown. Owen Anderson is the savior there, but Shamokin with the big hitter offensively to take that ball into the red zone.
And they just, at the exact same point I said before they snapped that ball, where they have to be careful about loading the box when they have that rollout pass. Ian Paul was wide open for the reception. Great run by them and a poor execution by Jersey Shore's defense.
That's a 54-yard completion, Nye to Paul. 1st and 10, 14 to Jersey Shore. Left hash after the big play. Matt in the deep back. Handoff to him. He goes over right guard, and he's stuffed. Lee Springman got his body on there, and Colin Samar did as well. No gains, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, what you need to do if you're Jersey Shore defensively, you have to be able to use your inside guys. You got Ben Webb, you've got Lee Springman on the inside, and you got to rely on either Dalton Dugan or Quincy Myers on the outside, kind of getting a little bit more pressure into the backfield.
Those are the DNs for Jersey Shore. It's 2nd and 10, 14 to Jersey Shore. Shamokin trying to answer back. Nye under center from the left hash in the full house. Handoff left. Madden cuts it right, goes up the hash marks inside the 10. He slips at the 9 as he has Webb on top of him. Gets 5 yards, 3rd and 5.
And I see why they use Max Madden a lot. He has really gone up with his patience. That was great patience to sit in there, wait for an open lane, and cut back into it.
They've only gone one receiver at a time on the field as Shamokin tonight. They're content on ground and pound, and they did that last week in their district semifinal win. Had 204 yards from Madden alone on the grass. 3rd and 6 here from the Jersey Shore 10, right to left. Shamokin down 13-0. Full house again. Nye, play fake, rolls, hit as he throws, up for grabs, picked off near the goal line, up the left sideline. Jersey Shore has it to the 20. We'll see who came up with that interception, and it looks to be Caden Hess as the Bulldogs are enthused.
I believe 5th interception this year for Caden Hess. First of all, he's had a great year at that corner spot. Didn't know how he was going to do this year, but great pressure. I was talking about Quincy Myers and Dalton Dugan getting pressure on those passing downs. That's what Dalton Dugan did. He got pressure on the inside, made Brett and I throw a bad pass, and Caden Hess was just right in the right spot to get an interception.
Shamokin with a brutal break yet again. 1st and 10 Jersey Shore, 0-19, 3rd drive of the game, and scored on the first 2. 6:23 mark of the first quarter. From the left hash of the 19, Weary gives signals to both sides. Has Hess to the right, Dugan the left in the offset eye. Dugan now comes right. Handoff outside. It goes to Allison, the deep back. He's tugged down at a flag as he's tripped up in the backfield. Frash was there, as was Bainbridge, but let's see what happens here.
Yeah, it might be a face mask on him. That game, as soon as Allison was getting tackled, so might be a face mask. Yep.
And that's what it is. And that's
on Shore.
Well, they call it on Jersey Shore. So after Jersey Shore gets the interception, Brandon, now they're backed up deep offensively.
Yeah, I'll quickly explain why it's on the offense on that one. So normally when an offensive lineman comes in, instead of pulling his hands up, he probably got his fingers caught in his face mask and then pulled him down, and that's a bad penalty for sure.
Shamokin crowd really making some noise on the near side stands. Jersey Shore gets a 1st and long at around their own 7 after the penalty. So they snap it from there. And Brandon Weary is backed up in the I formation. He has a receiver to each side. Hess to the right, Dugan the left. Frash nearly comes across the line of scrimmage. He does not. Weary back to pass, unloads up the right sideline. Looping ball. Hess can't come down with it out of play. Incomplete. Cedar in coverage. 2nd and 21, owns 7.
Yeah, since Hayden Hess was on, I believe it was Monday Night Football countdown, Sunday night. Since that catch, he hasn't really been productive that much, and it kind of really is he getting his head wrapped up too much? That's kind of the question I want to ask.
That's a take, Brandon. That's definitely a take. I wouldn't go that far. He has been held out of the end zone the last 3 weeks. 2nd and 21, owns 7 for Jersey Shore. Spread formation. Weary between the hashes takes the snap. Inside delay. Here goes Cam. Allison flies upfield. 15, 20, cuts up the hash marks. 25, 30. He extends to the 34, and Jersey Shore gets a 1st down on 2nd and 21. How about that? Shamokin has the Bulldogs where they want them, and then Jersey Shore breaks loose.
Yeah, great slipperiness by Karen Allison to get by him, and a good tackle by Colton Lynch to come up and make that tackle.
That's 27 yards for Cam Allison. He gets 6 more than needed to move the sticks. 1st and 10 on 34, Jersey Shore. Under 6 to play, first quarter. Weary, right hash to the 34, kicks his right foot. That's where Cooper Peacock goes to the opposite side. Fake the sweep to him. It's Allison upfield. Flag comes in. He's across the 45 for a 1st down, and he's thrown to the sideline at the 49 of Shamokin for now a 17-yard run and a 1st down, but it may be coming back.
Yeah, and that's what Shore's doing right now. This is how they're killing themselves offensively. It's what happened in the Shikellamy and Central Mountain game. They just made too many mistakes, and Caden Hess, I give him credit. He was doing a great job blocking, but he just caught a little tiny bit of the jersey, and those refs will call it every time when they see that.
Well, an action-packed half a quarter here in the district final game. Shamokin gave up a touchdown to Jersey Shore on a 48-yarder on 3rd and 32 on the opening drive. Then Shamokin fumbled the ensuing kickoff. Jersey Shore the easy touchdown there. Then Shamokin marches upfield, courtesy of a 54-yard pass, and then throws an interception inside the Jersey Shore 10. And now Jersey Shore's going left to right, trying to cruise to a victory here, but Shamokin standing tall. 1st and 9, own 35 after the penalty for Jersey Shore. Peacock to the left side of the formation in the 4-receiver look. Weary back to pass, wobbly ball over the middle. Dugan up the left sideline, makes the snatch across the 30, 25-20. Dalton Dugan is thrown aside, and Jersey Shore once again has the big connection in the passing game.
Great throw by Brandon Weary and great adjustment by Dalton Dugan to go after that ball. Biggest passing play, I believe, all year long for sure.
That's to the 15. That's a 50-yarder, and you are correct, Brandon Barker. That's the most yards on a pass this year. 1st and 10, 15 of Shamokin. Left hash, Weary from the gun. Kicks his foot, gives the jet sweep. It's Anderson over the right side across the hash marks. Makes a leap across the 10, and he stutters down to the 5. That's near the chains, and it is a first down for 1st and goal. How about that athleticism?
Yeah, nice athleticism. And I want to make a quick note for people watching on our live stream. Thank you for watching. But I want to notice that how Shore watch Shamokin's defense, how quickly they can't get set up on defense.
1st and goal from the 5, right hash of the Shamokin 5, and the officials blow this dead at the 4:54 mark of the first. Looks the mere formality. We're back to business. It's 4 down lineman for Shamokin. Jersey Shore from the right hash, 3 receivers left, Hess to the right. 1st and goal at the 5, delay handoff. Allison, Waterbugs through the left side. Does he get to the goal line for a score? No, he's down to the 1. And that's about 3 or 4 yards there. Cam Allison with some nifty footwork setting up 2nd and goal right on the doorstep.
No, it's actually a first down there, Sam. It's what they're saying on the scoreboard here. So that's actually the nice thing about it. They were only at a 2nd and 1 and got a 1st and goal out of it.
So now they do correct that. So it's 1st and goal from the 2 for Jersey Shore. Weary under center, offset eye, stretch handoff right. Here goes Allison, tries to break through some tackles, leans for the play near the right corner, and he's a few inches shy, 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yeah, great tackling there by Colin Sador. He went in, and he just bullied Cameron Allison back, make sure he didn't get across the line, and Shore very quickly going to be up here, and it's a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal, right hash of the 1-yard line, I formation. Weary under center, Hessen line to the right, he charges left. Handoff, it's Hayden Packer, finds a crack in the defense. Does he get through? Yes, he does. Touchdown Bulldogs, 19-0.
Yeah, nice play, nice drive there by Shore. Started by the big pass play to Dalton Dugan, and great adjustment by him. And then Hayden Packer, the big fullback, sets it all up for him. Great touchdown drive.
Jersey Shore looks like it's in the driver's seat tonight, trying to punch a ticket to the state playoffs. Absolutely crushing Shamokin right now, 19-0. After a missed PAT last time, it looks like they'll go for 2 here. Anderson comes out in the field to take the snap.
I'll tell you, Sam, I believe this is a statement call. If you're Dallas and Crestwood, you're really watching how this game goes.
4 receivers set. Allison to the left hip of Anderson. Peacock goes left, so it's 3 receivers that way. Takes the snap, tries to go left, swerves right, and he's cut off, and a tackle forms on top of him around the 1-yard line. Doesn't get the 2 yards he needs, and Jersey Shore is stuck on 19 points. But a 19-0 lead with 3:57 to go in the first quarter ain't too shabby. We're back on the Bear right after this from Thompson Street Stadium. You're probably not ready for winter, but we are. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service has been a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick's is known for its fast and reliable service. We provide coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof for the highest quality. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street in Jersey Shore. 570-398-1190 and online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
Read the latest Good News Positively Pets magazine anytime. Go to bearcountrygoodnews.com. Published every month by Bear 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. District 4 Quad A Finals tonight. And Jersey Shore has a 19-0 lead. Hayden Packer was the 3rd Bulldog to get in the end zone. He just did so from a yard out. And Jersey Shore with 3:57 to go in the first quarter, trying to hand it to Shamokin. The visitors set to receive a kick on the right side. This kickoff comes courtesy of Deja Vu. Find a little bit of everything. 256 Allegheny Street. Allison, the lefty, sends it away. It spirals towards the middle of the field. It hits an Indian at the 25, and Delbo has to eat it at the 20. The Wisdom Artist Jones deflection punctured that ball 5 yards back, and Shamokin can't catch a break this evening.
Yeah, they can't, and they're making too many mistakes here, and they got to be able to locate that ball. You need to be able to run that back or at least fall on it because you just lost a valuable amount of yards there for your offense. I just want to make a note. You've been waiting to say that name for a long time, haven't you?
It's a tremendous name, really strong name. Wisdom Artist Jones. 1st and 10 on 20. Shamokin down 3 touchdowns at 19-0. Nye takes the snap in the power formation. It's Madden backing his way across the 22. And he slips up at the 24, where Jersey Shore has Hayden Packer there to meet him. It's 2nd and 6 for Shamokin.
Yeah, if you're Shore here, you're making a little bit of adjustments from what you did the first drive. You're learning exactly what Shamokin's going to throw at you. If you're Shamokin offensively, you keep doing what you're doing and you don't lose confidence in what you're doing. You might be down 19-0, but your offense doesn't have to suffer because you're down 19-0.
3 small moments have changed this game. It's 2nd and 7 on 23. Right hasher there from the full house. Snap quickly to Fresh. Takes the handoff over right guard. 35-40. Gets outside the numbers towards the sideline. And he's ushered out of play at the 41. How about Aaron Fresh? 18 yards from the fullback. New set of chains for Shamokin.
Well, I'm telling you, from week 1 to now in the playoffs, this Shamokin offensive line has been able to move Shore at will tonight. And they're running the ball very well. And what this does for Shamokin now is if they can run the ball really well, this sets up play-action passes down the road.
Score's lopsided at 19-0, but Shamokin still has 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Plenty of time. 1st and 10 on 41. They take the snap. Nye quickly throws a pass left side, but knocked down by Dugan. Got his big right paw up there to slap it away. Pass intended for Zolkowski. It's 2nd and 10 Shamokin at its own 41.
Good read by Dalton Dugan to go up and swat that ball away. And Brett Nye, it was a good play call, just got knocked down the last time.
Nye throwing the ball well. That was just a good read by Dugan. And the Indians and the Road Whites break huddle. Right hash their own 41. 2nd and 10. They go with 3 backs in the backfield. It's Delbo out wide right. Handoff to Madden. He's just going nowhere. Right up to the line. He's plunged backwards. Springman, Samar, everybody gets there. 3rd and long, Shamokin.
Okay, so now we're at the point where Shamokin is stuck at a 3rd and long. Let's see what they have in their playbooks. They haven't, from the first week, they didn't have anything to answer for, and no team has really had an answer for it this year. So let's see if Shamokin has something up their sleeves to get them out of this kind of deficit.
Delbo comes off the field. They've been running 1 receiver. It's Zolkowski. He's the man out wide right. 3 backs, including Madden, 204 yards for him last week. 3rd and 10 on 41 right hash. Nye, bootleg left, has to get it off, has Myers from behind, and he just rips him to the ground, and his helmet comes off at the 35. Quincy Myers was there in a flash, and Brett Nye is sacked back at his own 35. Shamokin 4th and long will punt.
There's the adjustment that I wanted to see, and they covered that very well. So instead of Caden Hess coming up to get the run, he dropped back, he waited for Ian Paul. So they had a coverage man on Ian Paul, but also Caden Hess dropped back, so there's nowhere room for Brett Nye to throw.
And now the punter here is Brett Nye. He stands back out there, but usually he's the punter. Here it's Carson Nasoski. He'll take it. Stands just behind his own 25 to receive the Hunter Armour long snap. Popped up overhead, bobbles it, sends it away, and barely gets it away from Myers. Bounces at midfield and sidewinds back into Shamokin territory. And it's spotted at the 49 after Joey Tarr got his hands in there. Jersey Shore left to right across the midfield stripe, and you talked about it earlier, Brandon. Jersey Shore tends to start with phenomenal field position.
Yeah, and it's been the story all year long for them, and it works to their advantage. And now, as we see Shore, they're going to start running into their spread package.
Jersey Shore, 7-0 team, 49 is Shamokin. They're trying to go to the state playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 49, right hash. Spread formation, 4 receivers. Weary hands off. Cam Allison, lots of running room. Across the 45, 40, 35, 30, over the middle. Cuts back to the right sideline, 20, 15, 10. Breaks one more tackle and pushed out a play around the 6. Cam Allison with a massive move right there. He works his way deep into Shamokin territory yet again, and it's 43 yards to the 6.
Yeah, what a run by Cameron Allison. He's just mowing people over tonight. And I want to make a note here, too. We have some offensive line changes. We have Tyler Walker in there as an offensive lineman now.
Big number 69 looks to be playing center here, taking the spot of Caden Smith. It's first and goal from the 7 of Shamokin from the right hash. Weary in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off out left. Anderson has the edge, creeps towards the left corner, and he's in for a touchdown. Owen Anderson's second touchdown of the night. It was a handoff to the receiver, and Jersey Shore absolutely bludgeoning Shamokin 25-0.
At will is what they're doing right now. They finally found their offense. They found their speed. Shamokin cannot right now line up when Shore lines up. So right now Shore just doing their basic stuff.
Here comes the PAT. Jersey Shore went for 2 last time, and it didn't go as planned. So now with 4 touchdowns scored, they're a few paces behind. And instead of trying to get 2 points back here, they take the PAT. And Cam Allison is on to take it. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Clean snap. Good hold. The kick is popped up and through. 26-0. Jersey Shore having a first quarter to remember tonight in the district finals. Back to Thompson Street Stadium. Shamokin gets another crack after this on the Bear.
Mama's home cooking has never tasted so good. Go to Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street in Jersey Shore for homemade soups, oil, deli sides, baked goods, and more. Kutz's cheesesteaks will have you hooked. Fudge season is just around the corner, too. All of this at reasonable prices. 570-398-8180 for your takeout order. Kutz's Kitchen, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 8. Kutz's Kitchen, Mama's homemade goodness. Go Bulldogs.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Jersey Shore football up 26-0. Owen Anderson just had his second touchdown run of the night, and the receiver has helped Jersey Shore get to a 26-0 lead over Shamokin in tonight's district finals. Kickoff left to right for the Jersey Shore Bulldogs coming from Cam Allison, and it's courtesy of Deja Vu. Open Wednesday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5:30 in downtown Jersey Shore. Allison to kick. Zolkowski and Delbo are the 2 deep men. Allison's slicing kick heads between the hash marks, bounces around the 20 on the far side. There's Delbo, who trips up, then regains his footing and leans into the 26, where he's eventually tugged down. Jersey Shore trying to get a date next week in the state quarterfinals, I should say, and it'll be with the winner of Crestwood and Dallas, Brandon.
Yep, and right now, as we see it in the score here in the second quarter, Crestwood is up only 7-0 on Dallas. Crestwood has undefeated this year, but Dallas is one of those teams that just trying to find their momentum at the last time of the year and hoping to knock off Crestwood and go to the playoffs.
Jersey Shore 7-0 as well. They're up 26-0 tonight, and they defend here as Shamokin has first and 10 at its own 27, minute 11 to go in the first quarter. Nye under center with 3 in the backfield. Zolkowski out left. Handoff right. Max Madden over right tackle and bounces down at the 32, I should say. That's about 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
And the trend right now for sure is they're giving up 5-10 yards on runs when they are back in their own 30, but when Shamokin gets into positive territory, they're not running the ball that well, and credit Shore's defense for making that adjustment.
2nd and 4, they call it their own 33. Clock winding under a minute to go in the first. Shamokin in no rush. They have 1 man outright. It looks to be Delbo. Full house backfield, 2nd and 4. Madden gets the call, backs his way to the 36. That's 3rd and short now after he runs into a pile of Bulldogs with the middle plugged up by Colin Samar. It's 3rd and short, Shamokin.
And one of the things that kept Shore in the playoffs last year was their ability to get 3rd down stops and 3rd and short, especially when we saw last year in the Bald Eagle game when on a 4th and goal, stopped Bald Eagle short of the 1 yard line. So that's the magic they have to try to recreate this year.
Alex Jackson's Jersey Shore defense has not allowed double digits this whole year, and it's looking nice and sturdy here in the district finals. No points allowed in the first, but a lot scored. 26-0 Jersey Shore football. This is domination, but Shamokin would like to try and mount a comeback, and they got time to do it. Start of the second approaching here on the Bear Country Sports Network. Susquehanna Trailways has part-time and full-time opportunities available for motor coach and school bus drivers. Are you recently retired? Don't want to be home all the time and enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna Trailways team. Contact Susquehanna Trailways by calling 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They will train for free and offer performance bonuses too. Call Susquehanna Trailways at 570-753-5125.
Read the latest Good News Positively Pets magazine anytime. Go to bearcountrygoodnews.com. Published every month by Bear 99.9 FM.
A lot of points in that first quarter. Start of the second here. Jersey Shore football up 26-0 on Shamokin in the district finals and playing defense. Shamokin left to right on 36, 3rd and 2. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. Jersey Shore trying to make its 3rd straight trip to states. Nye under center, 3 in the backfield. Zolkowski out left, handoff, Madden, flag comes, he fumbles the ball, Jersey Shore picks it up right around the line of scrimmage. Let's see what happens, but for now the Jersey Shore Bulldogs have a recovery with Cam Allison, and looks like they will be able to keep it.
Yeah, I don't know what the penalty is going to be on the offense, but whatever it is, it's going to be during the play, and Shore will get the ball.
And now Shamokin is on defense. That was a quick way to start the second quarter for Jersey Shore. It was for Shamokin as well, but positive and negatives flipped there. Jersey Shore right to left had 4 first-quarter touchdowns. This explosive Bulldogs offense has it at the left hash of the Shamokin 36. Spread formation, 3 to the left. Peacock goes that way. Weary, back to pass, unloads off one leg, right sideline, tipped away from Hess. He battled over there with Cedar, and that time the defense holds firm, 2nd and 10.
I'm giving a lot of credit to Cedar tonight. He's playing his heart out over the corner spot, and it's a tough matchup to have with Caden Hess. Great coverage on that play.
Winner of this gets either Crestwood or Dallas next week in the state quarterfinals. Jersey Shore made it to the semis last year. 2nd and 10 at the 36 of Shamokin. Same formation. It's a handoff to Anderson. Charges right, takes his time, then charges forward, and he's twisted up at the 33 for 3 yards. 3rd and 7 Jersey Shore at the Shamokin 33.
Yeah, this is where most defenses have a really hard time doing this. They sometimes get Jersey Shore 3rd and short, but they never can execute and stop them. Let's see what Shamokin's defense defensively can try to twist up this offense, as we also see Brady Jordan at running back.
Brady Jordan is the tailback for Jersey Shore. Had 4 touchdowns in the semifinal win over Mifflinburg last week. He stands to the right hip of Weary in a 2x2. Weary takes the snap, hitches the arm, unloads, left side. Dugan wants it deep, goes all out for the ball, but it bounces incomplete to the left corner of the end zone. It's 4th and 7 Jersey Shore at the Shamokin 33, and this is a down where you'll likely go for it.
Yeah, just a little tiny bit too far for Dalton Dugan. He couldn't make that one, that catch with a little adjustment, but no doubt here, Coach Tom Gravish is going to go for it, and let's see what he tries to go with here. He might just let the play clock run out.
Well, the deep ball's been friendly to Jersey Shore this evening. A 50-yard hookup between Weary and Dugan. It was the longest play of the year. 4th and 7, 33 of Shamokin. Peacock now goes left. 3 receivers that way from the gun. Weary lobs it, and nobody's downfield. He just throws it, and the ball dies at the 7. Incomplete up the left sideline. Turnover on downs. That was miscommunication there from the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. Owen Anderson thought he was going to run a quick curl inside route, and then Brandon Weary thought he was going to run that famous wheel route that they love to run, which is what scored that 50-yard touchdown earlier.
Jersey Shore has 4 touchdowns thus far. They're up 26-0. A missed PAT. They tried for 2 after that, and it didn't work. So there are a few marks behind as far as what the score would normally be, but it's still 26-0 lead over Shamokin. 1st and 10 on 32 for the Shamokin Indians. Full house backfield, left hash. Nye, play fake, has time in the pocket, launches upfield, and overshoots Miller, his tight end, trying to run towards the right sideline. Incomplete with Peacock in coverage, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, this is where I don't like to see by Shamokin. They're going to start getting desperate. They're going to start finding things down the field. And for Shamokin, they're not really that much of a passing team, but sure, just doing what they need to, stopping the run first, make them have to beat you in the air.
Still plenty of time left. 10:56 to go first half. Jersey Shore, within a minute 30, was up 13-0 tonight. And from there, it's just snowballed. But Shamokin got a 4th down stop, and they're trying to take advantage. 2nd and 10 at their own 32. Nye, the quarterback, is under center. Zolkowski out right. Takes the snap, throws it off the hands, incomplete. It was actually Delbo out right. Tried to run over the middle, and he had time, but it went off the fingertips, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, over the years, Coach Alex Jackson has had one play go against him that never he can really stop. And it's that inside route when they're going against the safeties. That time, Delbo, that was a good route to run. Delbo just missed it. And for Shamokin right now, nothing's just going your way here in the first half.
Really rough night for Shamokin, coming off a 15-0, really enthusiastic semifinal win for them at Selinsgrove a week after they lost to the Selinsgrove Seals, and they come here to Jersey Shore. And they're getting outclassed right now, but still time. 3rd and 10 on 32, left hash. Nye chased in the pocket. No time to get it off. Has 5 guys around him, and Ben Webb hammers him down. Gabe Packer in the area as well, with others also there. Looks to be Quincy Myers on the assist as well. Sack all the way back at the 25, 4th down.
See, and I thought coming into this game that they would have a really good opportunity, Shamokin's offensive line, to hold him in pass coverage, hold him in pass blocking, but this short defensive line just knows what they're doing tonight.
Carson Osaski punted last time because Nye's helmet came off, but Nye is the regular punter. He stands back at his own 15 to await the Redarmo long snap. Fields it cleanly between the hashes, lets it go. Angles right side. Anderson is there. Caught on a fly at his own 45. Tries to zigzag, but then is bounced out of play right at the midfield stripe. Jersey Shore right to left. 10:05 to go first half. They come up short on 4th down last trip, but it doesn't cost them any, and they get the ball right back in midfield.
Now, and that's what I love about this Jersey Shore team. When your coach Tom Gabbard is so confident in his defense that he can run a 4th down play and not get it and still be confident that his defense could go get him the ball back.
Winner in the state quarterfinals next week. Jersey Shore trying to find itself there for the 3rd straight year. 1st and 10 at midfield. Weary takes the snap from the right hash. In the 4-receiver set, Allison in the backfield. It's a handoff to Cam Allison. Tries to find room over right guard, but only gets to the 48 of Shamokin as it was clogged up and Frash, the linebacker, made the hit. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and I want to say this offensive line hasn't had really much time to really coexist with each other. They're always making changes, as I see. I believe it is number 68. That would be
Redarmo.
No, not 68 for offensively for sure. But another lineman change here for sure, and I think it's just trying to figure out more plays.
2nd and 8, 48 of Shamokin. Jersey Shore up 26-0. From the right hash of the 48, Weary takes the shotgun snap, looks over the middle, lobs it in there, and just can't come up with the connection. Dugan slid down in the dirt on this grass field at the 35, but the ball was jarred loose with Boza, the safety, in coverage. 3rd and 8, Jersey Shore, Shamokin 48.
Yeah, good defensive play there by Shamokin. Saw it coming, got some good pressure on the inside, and as we see more offensive linemen come in, now it's Owen Bloom coming in as a right guard. So actually, I believe this is going to hinder him a little bit. When you're switching linemen all the time, it's not a great thing. As you also see Owen Anderson at quarterback.
Yeah, Anderson is taking this snap here. Allison in the backfield with him. 4-receiver set. Jordan and Peacock are the guys to the left. Jordan charges right where 3 guys are. Snap to Anderson. Rolls left. Lots of room. 1st and more across the 40 outside the numbers. 35-30 up the sideline. No one will catch Mr. Owen Anderson. He's into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. And Jersey Shore has a 48-yard touchdown run and extends the already 28-0 lead.
Yeah, what a run to the outside. Use of speed for quickness. Great blocking by Dalton Dugan. Capped his block. Didn't get a holding call. And Shore up by another touchdown.
Yeah, it was 26-0 before. Got a little too excited. It's 32-0 now, and Jersey Shore, with the lead looking the way that it does, just content with the PAT here. Shamokin really is in a tough spot. Here comes the snap. It's clean. Hess puts it down. The kick is popped up in the air, and it creeps through the right upright. Jersey Shore handing it to Shamokin. A game that you thought would be close coming in. It still could be. There's a lot of time left, but Jersey Shore has capitalized, and Shamokin has not. Shamokin gets the ball back right after this on the Bear Country Sports Network.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all of their customers. TLC Fuels proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
33-0 Jersey Shore. The Bulldogs get another explosive play. Owen Anderson has a 48-yard touchdown run, his 3rd touchdown of the evening. And the Bulldogs are handing it to the Shamokin Indians here in the district finals. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. Kickoff coming right to left. Cam Allison to send it away, courtesy of our friends at Deja Vu. 256 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. On the right side, Colin Cedar is the return man. Out on the left, For Shamokin, it's Zolkowski. Kick twirls to the middle of the field. Cedar is in the area, lets it bounce twice, then picks it up at the 5, slips up at the 15. Maybe it was the grass field, maybe a little mud caught under that cleat, but Cedar doesn't even get to the 20, and Shamokin cannot catch any positives tonight.
Yeah, and first of all, that's the advantage of having a grass turf. When it rains a lot and there's no drainage system, it just sticks up with mud. That's old school football right there. But even though it's still Shamokin, they just can't catch a break right now in this first half.
Shamokin has 1st and 10 at its own 17 for the Brett Nye-led offense. The sophomore quarterback stands under center with 2 in the backfield, hands it off. It's Madden, tries to get the call, and he's bludgeoned right back at the line. No room for him to creep through. Madden's broken off a couple big runs early, but Ben Webb was there to clog that hole. 2nd and long, Shamokin.
Yeah, and you see that offensively the confidence just roll away from them. They're not confident in their blocks. They're not confident they can run the ball. And Shore's just taking advantage of it. And right now they're riding a big momentum swing in their favor.
8:45 and counting to go first half. Shamokin is down 33-0 here. 2nd and 10 at their own 17 from the right hash. Nye operates. Madden, the lone back in the backfield this time. He gets the call over the middle. Stutters steps down to the 23. And he accrues 6 yards that time for 3rd and 4. Shamokin just has to go down by down here and find something to work forward with.
Well, if you're Shamokin, this 3rd down sets the tone of the rest of this drive, or for the rest of I believe the rest of the game. They have to get this 3rd down. If you don't get it, you lose all confidence in your offense, at least towards the end of the first half.
Jersey Shore scored on all but one drive thus far, and the time they did turn it over on downs, they got the ball back pretty promptly after Shamokin couldn't do anything offensively. 3rd and 4 for Shamokin at its own 23. Madden and Frash in the backfield. Quick pass. Nye over the middle. Dumps it off to Zolkowski. 1st and more across the 35. He creeps up the hash mark where he's plunged down at the 37. Hayden Packer on the tackle. And that's a 15-yard hookup.
Yeah, and that's, like I said before, that's a one play that Coach Alex Jackson has not been able to cover in the last couple of years. Is that slant route to the inside. Redarmo had it the first time, and then, not Redarmo, but they had it the first time, and then that time they caught the ball. So you just have to catch those passes when they come to you.
Mentioned Delbo. He had a costly drop last drive. 1st and 10 on 37 for Shamokin. Nye back to pass, and the pass is batted away. Dugan again keeps getting those hands up there, and Hayden Packer actually was the Bulldog to actually deflect it to the side. It's 2nd and 10 Shamokin.
Yeah, and that was great vision there by a linebacker, one of the better linebackers on this team. Not to knock Gabe Packer, who's a really good linebacker in itself, but Hayden's far more just getting to be the better linebacker out of the two, and he used his vision, went up for the ball, and knocked it down.
2nd and 10 for Shamokin at its own 37 here. Down 33-0 in the district finals. Snap to Nye, screen pass out left. Delbo makes the snatch, but he slips up on the grass again. Tries to go outside the numbers left side. Hess was there for the tackle of a mere formality. Lose a yard or so. 3rd and long. They'll call it back at the 32.
And most of the people here in Jersey Shore know when Jersey Shore practices, they practice on the baseball field over here, and that's a muddy mess itself when it rains. So Shore is so acclimated to this type of field condition that they don't slip or slide because they know exactly how their feet feel. When you're Shamokin and you play on a turf, it's just a different feeling every time you come to the game.
Smell of cigarette smoke is in the background behind us. Maybe some fans watching behind the chain link fence or partaking. 3rd and 15 at their own 32. Nye quickly drops and spins it up the right sideline. Incomplete pass, well past Zolkowski, but maybe a holding call as he got tangled up with Cooper Peacock, and Shamokin might be able to move the chains courtesy of the penalty.
Yeah, and Jersey Shore there had a really good they tried to stop trying to figure out the down here. 3rd down, they were going to get a 4th down stop. Cooper Peacock just caught his hand on the inside too much, and I credit these officials tonight. They're calling everything down the middle as fair as they can.
6:39 mark of the first half. Shamokin down 33-0, and the holding call on Peacock looks like it's about to get them the first down. They had it at their own 32 on 3rd and 15, and this will give them a new set of chains near the midfield line. And Brandon, it really feels like a drive Shamokin has to come up with a touchdown on.
Yeah, they do, or at least even just a field goal. Like, they got to get something here to work themselves their way back into this game. If you don't score something on this drive, Shore's just going to run down and score another touchdown, and that's my firm belief, because Shore right now is just out-killing their defense.
That's just the way it feels right now. It's 1st and 10 Shamokin at their own 49, chance to get into enemy territory. They had it near the Jersey Shore 10 on the second drive, but then Nye threw a pick. 1st and 10 at their own, we'll call it the 49, from between the hashes. Nye with Madden in the backfield. Paul to the right side slot. He gets in the backfield. Fake the handoff to him. Nye has a batted ball, dropping complete towards Madden, towards the right sideline. It was deflected at the line of scrimmage, and Max Madden couldn't come up with the catch on the quick pass to the running back, 2nd and 10.
You know, every time I watch this defense play, I get awed and amazed by what these guys can do. Quincy Myers just pushed the tackle right back to Brett Nye and still had enough room to get his left hand up and knock that ball away. Great play by Quincy Myers here in this Bulldog defense.
2nd and 10 on 49 for Shamokin, down 33-0. Right hash of the 49, Madden in the backfield, bunch set, and the snap is bobbled by Nye. There's a scramble for this ball. Jersey Shore might have it right at midfield. A dog pile forms. Nye couldn't come up with it cleanly from Redarmal, and we'll wait and see. Jersey Shore thinks it has it. Hess signals, and the official does as well. The Bulldogs come up with the takeaway.
4 turnovers already in this game for Jersey Shore. That's how they play year in and year out. They get turnovers, they get the ball to their offense, and so far, Shore's only started back behind the 30 once tonight.
3 fumble recoveries and an interception. Jersey Shore has come up with lots of takeaways. Like you said, Brandon, they're up to 8 fumble recoveries and 8 picks on the campaign. They had none last week, surprisingly, in that Mifflinburg victory. 1st and 10, own 49 for Jersey Shore after the turnover. Weary to take the snap at QB. 3 receivers right. Allison in the backfield. Allison gets the handoff, tries to go wide right side, and he spun down right at the line of scrimmage to the far side of the field. Bainbridge was on the tackle with help from Lynch. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you got to know if you're Shamokin right now, you're on that defense, and you're thinking, I've got to come out here. This is how I'm going to have to win the game, because the offense is just not there right now. So the defense has got to come up with big plays against this Shore offense. They've got to get them off the field and back to the Shore.
2nd and 10 at midfield for Jersey Shore with this 33-0 lead. Right hash of the midfield line. Weary takes the shotgun snap, lobs it up the left sideline. Wants Nick Williams, the freshman, running around, but it's batted away by Boza. He got his right hand on it twice outside the numbers, and that was a massive play for him because Williams, the freshman, might have had his first career touchdown on that pass, but it's 3rd and 10 at midfield for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I like seeing how gutsy Coach Tom Gravish is and bringing Brandon Weary up and saying, hey, let's throw a couple of deep passes. Owen Anderson now checks in as the quarterback, and we have also Brady Jordan at the slot.
Jordan in the left side slot, Allison in the backfield to the left hip of Anderson. 3rd and 10 at midfield. Anderson with 3 rushing touchdowns already, takes the snap, hops over a defender, and he's whacked at the 44 of Shamokin. He crosses midfield and gets 6 yards. 4th and 4. Jersey Shore can decide to go for it or punt here, and Weary comes out in the field. We'll see what they do.
I would assume, actually, they would probably just punt this, but you never know with Coach Tom Gravish.
They've a team that's usually good for a fake punt a game. They do line up in punt formation on 4th and 4 at the 44 Shamokin. Anderson stands back to boom it away. Right hash of there, and then he creeps up to the line. Weary to take the snap. Barks out the instructions, and there's a flag. Maybe the defense jumped. That would be a 1st down for Jersey Shore if they did.
First of all, I can't remember who did it last weekend, but they took their punter and went up and snapped the ball. And that's the exact same play that they just ran there. They took Brandon Weary up, tried to fake the snap, and got Shamokin to jump. Great call by Coach Tom Gravish.
Well, they line their quarterbacks up as the punt protector, so that's why Weary was out in the field. They do that traditionally. Tanner Lorson did it the previous 2 years, and they had him really execute that to perfection. 1st and 10, 39 to Shamokin here. As they have it at the right hash, Weary from the gun takes the snap, hands it off. Here goes Allison over right guard. He creeps his way to the 36. 3-yard run, 2nd and 7 Jersey Shore inside the Shamokin 40.
Yep, nothing spectacular there, just a basic 3-yard run for Cameron Allison.
Under 5 to go first half, a 33-0 advantage for Jersey Shore. Looks to be on a path to the state playoffs next week. That will be a 3rd straight appearance. 2nd and 8 at the 37 of Shamokin. Weary takes the snap from the gun again to the left side, the wide side. It goes to Peacock off the jet sweep, and he's bundled up past the 35. Forward progress gets him right about there, and he's thrown way back after the whistles came. Doesn't look like they'll call anything. That should be 3rd and 6 Jersey Shore at this point.
Yeah, that's a little bit too rough if you're Ian Paul. You got to be careful. You can't look. That's exactly what the position they got themselves in week 1. They got frustrated offensively. They couldn't do anything defensively, and then they just started on being too aggressive and getting penalties against themselves. So they got to be careful next couple minutes.
Clock running. It's under 4 to go first half with a 33-0 lead. Jersey Shore, no rush. Weary to take the snap from the gun. 2 left. It's Dugan and Anderson that side. Peacock and Hess to the right, and here comes some whistles. It's a timeout. The Jersey Shore Bulldogs want to halt play here as Coach Gravish comes out to speak to his offense. Timeout presented by our friends at Ballbirds Brewing Company. Visit Jersey Shore's newest watering hole. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 220 Schaefer Lane here in Jersey Shore. Brandon, let's look around at the scores at this point in the season here in the district finals. We got jackets on and temperatures moderate tonight in the low 50s, but even so, it's late in the season, only 16 teams left in 4A. What scores do we have?
Well, let's first go with the game that will be decided on who plays short next week, as I'm already going to call this a win tonight because I don't see really Shamokin coming back. But Dallas, Crestwood is up now 14-0 in the second quarter on Dallas. Mifflinburg and Shikellamy playing a regular season game to make up for some of the games they got canceled. Mifflinburg's up 7-0 at the half. And tomorrow at 1 o'clock, if any channel you're listening to, Muncie plays Stilton High Spire in the semi-state quarterfinals, and Montoursville and Danville play for the 3A title.
3rd and 6 for Jersey Shore. Shamokin 35 at the left hash. Weary to take the snap. 3 receivers left, including Peacock. Weary has time, tries to run right, breaks one arm tackle, gets to the sideline 30, and he's knocked out of play around the 27. That's awfully close to the line to gain, and it gets him there. Brandon Weary, first down for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, great run, great patience, and also great blocking to be able to get Brandon Weary to the outside and get a first down.
1st and 10 Jersey Shore at the 26 of Shamokin. We hyped this up to be a close game, and we thought it would be. Shamokin at times looked like it would be right there, but Jersey Shore has caught breaks and has capitalized. 1st and 10, 26 of Shamokin right hash. 2-by-2 set, Weary from the gun. Handoff on the inside, it goes to Cam Allison. He stutter steps, breaks a tackle, and rips through to the 15 over right tackle. He finds his way over the right side for a first down run for Jersey Shore.
Man, that guy just doesn't want to go down. He keeps bulldozing through people, just barely gets tripped up there at the end there, but nice run by Cam Allison.
3:30 and counting first half. Jersey Shore operating quickly. 3 receivers left. It's Dugan, Anderson, and Peacock that way. 1st and 10 from the 15. Handoff. Allison hop steps, run through the right side, and he has a long path to get to the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, 39-0. We're still in the first half.
Yeah, first of all, same play it was last time. Also, but this time they didn't bring the jet sweep across, so it kind of fooled Shamokin on what they were going to run. But a great vision there on the inside, Cameron Allison. And finally, he gets a touchdown other than Brady Jordan rushing.
Cam Allison was able to get one last week. He is in the end zone again tonight here, courtesy of that run. Cam Allison with 26 yards on that touchdown run. And he's set to take the PAT, clean snap and hold, and the kick is high in the air and up and through. That was a 15-yarder before, I should say. He was at the 26 before. It was an 11-yard run and then another 15. And he's into the house with the PAT. 40-0. It's all domination. It's all Jersey Shore. And the Bulldogs are trying to punch their ticket to the state playoffs next week. Back on the Bear right after this from Thompson Street Stadium.
The seasons are changing, and now is the perfect time to fall in love with a new checking account. At Woodlands Bank, we offer Kasasa checking accounts. Our Kasasa accounts offer unbelievable rates with great rewards. Now you can open up your account online quickly and securely. Make the switch to one of our Kasasa accounts from the convenience of your home. Branch out. Open your account today. For more information on our Kasasa accounts and to pick the best one for you, visit woodlandsbank.com. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
Read the latest Good News Positively Pets magazine anytime. Go to bearcountrygoodnews.com. Published every month by Bear 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker back with you. District finals here at Jersey Shore. Our Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard reads 40-0. Jersey Shore handing it to Shamokin. We appreciate the support of Jersey Shore State Bank. Visit jssb.com for more info on their financial products and services. Kickoff right to left for the Bulldogs. Cam Allison will take it, holds his right arm up, charges forward, and gives it a line drive over the middle, bounces around the 15, and it's picked up by Cedar from there. Tries to angle through the middle, and the 25 is all we'll get to, as Jersey Shore has 3 orange jerseys down to greet him, and a flag comes in after the play. It was Wilson and Jordan there combining on the tackle, but let's check this flag as Shamokin just tries to make some semblance of a comeback here.
Yeah, first of all, Wisdom Martins-Jones. I just said it the week before, Ian Paul, they were getting frustrated, and now you're seeing everybody else just get frustrated, and they're making dumb mistakes, just player-wise, just making dumb mistakes that you cannot afford if you're down 40-0.
40-0, 3:12 to go first half, and you mentioned it, Brandon, just another mistake for Shamokin. A team that's really had a nice season, 5-3 coming into this one, beaten Selinsgrove twice, including in last week's district semifinals. They get here ready to compete with Jersey Shore, but things just simply haven't gone their way. They're back inside their own 14 for 1st and 10. Down 40-0. If the score holds true, this will be running clock to go into the second half. So if you're making a comeback, now is a pivotal time to score if you want time to work with in the second. It's 1st and 10. They'll call it the 13. Right hash of their full house backfield. Neither handoff. It goes to Madden, and he is just wrangled up. Ben Webb's helmet comes off, and then he just slams him to the ground. Back at the 10 with the flag coming in after the hit. It's 2nd and long, Shamokin.
Yeah, and I want to say this. This is probably going to be on Ben Webb now because that little extra at the end is not necessary. And I'm not understanding, I'm not trying to go off on him right now, but I'm just not understanding what's the extra stuff there. You don't need to do that. You're up 40-0. You don't need to do that. But a great job defensively there making the tackle and on defense.
Halftime coming up, brought to you by Jason Everhart State Farm. We also have our first half recap that Schweitzer's Auto Sales is sponsoring. We appreciate them. Lots of sponsors enabling us to do this game. The PIAA hasn't come to me yet, so maybe who knows when they'll come ask me for money, but we do have a check for them, and we'll have another one for them next week. We want to keep doing these games. Please help us if you can. 570-769-2327. Give us a call. Try to help if you're able. 1st and 10 on 27 for Shamokin after the Webb penalty. Take it between the hashes from the full house backfield. Nye hands off. Madden twisted up as he dodges tackles to the 27 for 2 yards. Packer on the tackle, 2nd and 8.
So, yeah, now offensively, now you got to figure something out here. You got a penalty on one of your players. Ian Paul is being a little chippy. It's getting a little tense down there. And offensively, you need to find something before the half. You have to throw everything out there that you can. Try to get down the field and go score a touchdown because you're going to go in the locker room being very upset with yourselves at halftime.
2nd and 9 on 28 for Shamokin, going left to right, and there's movement on the line. Jersey Shore may have jumped. It was Samar going over the center there, and it was either Samar that moved or the movement came from Garrett Kitchen. We'll see. Shamokin's moving upwards, meaning it was Jersey Shore responsible for that penalty. 5 yards forward, 2nd and 4 for Shamokin at their own 32, going left to right here as Nye is back under center. Madden and Paul in the backfield. Zolkowski out wide left. Now Frash, who was on the left side slot, comes right. Nye back to pass, hit as he throws, and nearly intercepted. Jersey Shore would have had a pick right on the near sideline as the Bulldogs had Gabe Packer with the ball in his breadbasket, but just couldn't haul it in. 3rd and 4, Shamokin.
I love the vision of these linebackers. They are just reading the quarterback's eyes. First of all, Coach Alex Jackson, who coaches the linebackers, is a great coach at them, and they teach them very well on focus, vision, and athleticism, and these two linebackers have it.
3rd and 4 on 32 for Shamokin, down 40-0. 2:08 to go first half. From the right hash in the full house backfield, handoff from Nye. Left side to Paul. He just bangs his way past tacklers as he creeps up to the 42. That's a first down run at 10 yards. Ian Paul just up the gut. Tough yardage that Shamokin desperately needed.
Yeah, and if you're Shores defensively, you're going to have those happen a couple times. These are so big running backs here for Shamokin that's going to happen once in a while, and you're going to big game. But if you're defensively, you're thinking, hey, let's not leave up a score, as we also see Brady Jordan in at safety for Cam Allison.
Jordan taking Allison's spot at safety. He's a lone man back. Everybody else hunkered down up close. 1st and 10, Shamokin, own 42. Handoff from the full house. It's Madden who wiggles to the 45 and over the right side of the formation. And it's 2nd down and 6 for Shamokin here.
Yeah, tackled by, I believe, Joe Lorson who was the starting center for a while, and now he was taking Ben Webb's spot because he was out with his helmet off and getting checked on for maybe a concussion or something, just to make sure.
Well, Webb is back on the field now, lined up to the left side defensively for Jersey Shore's 5-man front. 2nd and 6 for Shamokin at its own 46, down 40-0. Nye under center, takes the snap, 3-step drop, a little bit of time, flushed out right towards the sideline, unloads, too high for Zolkowski, charging to the right. Nye didn't have time to get it off. It's 3rd and 6 here for Shamokin, 1:02 to go, first half at its own 46.
And I'm just so impressed with this defensive line, how well they're able to go get to the quarterback. Brett Nye just not able to get, in there. And as I want to note it here, Shamokin's getting really, really frustrated with themselves. I could see, I believe, Ryder Zolkowski just upset. He's not happy with that last play.
Major growing pains for this team for sure. 3rd and 6 at its own 46. Shamokin in the full house. Here comes Nye. Drops, slings it over the middle, right to Jersey Shore's Anderson. Intercepted at the numbers of the 40. Across midfield, and he's bounced out of play across the 40 of Shamokin. Wow, the second pick for Nye. 5th first half turnover and all for Shamokin. And this has really been one-sided to the utmost degree.
I was trying to say it earlier in the beginning of the game. This is, at the end of the first quarter, I think I might have spurted out on the air. Statement. This is what it is. This is the statement game for sure. And they're trying to show Crestwood, say, hey, you know what, you're one of the top teams in the state right now, but we're up there as well.
1st and 10, 39 is Shamokin, right to left, Jersey Shore goes. Left hash to the 39, Weary from the gun. One pump, lobs it up the right side, wants Hess angling towards the right corner of the end zone. He comes up with the catch, and he's down at the 1. Caden Hess, what a snatch for 38 yards. 1st and goal, Jersey Shore.
Yeah, great play call up there as they move quickly, running up the side of the field, and great catch there by him.
Clock down to 45 to go first half. Jersey Shore waits for the ball to get reset. They go from the right hash, and they'll call it the 2. That's 36 yards on the hookup. Weary barks out the instructions. 3 left. Peacock in the left side slot. Handoff Cam Allison. No, it's Brady Jordan running that side. Had to cut off left, tries to go right, wiggles outside, and he creeps into the end zone for a touchdown. Brady Jordan punches it in. It's 46-0, and Jersey Shore has nearly put up a 50-burger in the first half.
Wow, wow, what a play by Brady Jordan. He gets spun around, and he comes around on the outside, uses his speed, and gets to the outside edge to get a touchdown. Shore just looking like an impressive team tonight.
PAT for Jersey Shore as Cam Allison will do the honors. Jersey Shore is one man short, and someone gets a helmet on. Still 15 on the play clock. They have time. Owen Bloom takes the spot on the left side. Here's the snap, hold, kick, and it wobbles through. 47-0. Jersey Shore has been near perfect tonight. And as you mentioned, Brandon Barker, they are making a statement indeed against Shamokin. 31 seconds to go first half. Shamokin gets one last try before we go to the break. Back on the Bear right after this.
B.A. Mikesell is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing North Central Pennsylvania, B.A. Mikesell has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Mikesell's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Mikesell Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore scores once again, 2 yards out. Brady Jordan finishes off what was a long pass from Weary to Hess to set that play up. 47-0 lead, 31 seconds to go first half in the district finals against Shamokin. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. Here's the kickoff from Allison, right to left. Popped up to the 20. Zolkowski takes it on a fly, stopped for a moment, then runs up the middle towards the 30, and his momentum carries him to the 31. It looked like Zolkowski stopped for a second. Maybe he was supposed to call a fair catch, which would have just kept the ball there and avoided any confusion, but he runs and takes up 6 seconds on that play.
Look, and he's just trying to do a little bit. I'm not saying trying to do a little bit too much, but he's just trying to get his team back into the game. Look, if he'd have taken that all the way to the house, that's a momentum swing, so I'm okay with the call on that.
Regardless of what happens here for Shamokin, it's running clock in the second half. Jersey Shore handling business indeed. 1st and 10 for Shamokin at its own 30. Nye under center from the right hash. Hand off. Madden bumped outside right. 35 tries to make a U-turn, and then he's plunged on at the 41. Max Madden with some tough 11 yards. That's a first down, but the clock will stop for a moment, and unless Coach Hynoski calls a timeout here, time is of the essence.
I don't think he is. I think he's just going to settle for the half, and he's going to be able to go right in here down 47-0, and he's going to have to really think of something for this offense in the next play.
This is an incredibly accomplished coaching staff between what Coach Henry Hynoski did in his playing career and then what his dad, Henry Hynoski Sr., has done as a coach, Coach Chickatano. So many big names on this staff, a revamped Shamokin program, and they've had a tremendous season. But tonight, it's not it. 47-0. Jersey Shore with one of the most impressive halves of football you'll ever see in a football game at any level. 47-0 the score. And we're coming back for our Jason Eberhardt, State Farm halftime show, as well as our Schweitzer's Auto Sales first half recap. It's a lot to a little, and you're listening and watching on The Bear.
Gail O. Boyer Roofing, locally owned and family staffed, offering quality roofing, seamless gutters, skylight installation and repair, lightning rods and chimney flashing, as well as snow removal and leak detection. Gail O. Boyer Roofing, 570-745-7500. Open weekdays 8 till 6. Schweitzer's Auto Sales offers fair prices and superior service, and they make it easy to find the sedan, SUV, or light truck that you want with their virtual showroom. Available anytime online at schweitzerauto.com. Look through their selection, then come in for a test drive. 321 North Main Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-4216.
T-Mobile for Business knows saving time and money is important for your business. That's why we're introducing Microsoft 365 on us, now included in our best business plans. With Office apps, Microsoft Teams, cloud storage, and more, Microsoft 365 on us gives you the tools you need to run your business. Stop by a T-Mobile store today. Qualifying plan required. Contactless to activate. 1 license per line, max 2 per account. Third-party terms apply. See T-Mobile.com for plan details.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all of their customers. TLC Fuels proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
Mama's home cooking has never tasted so good. Go to Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street in Jersey Shore for homemade soups, oil, deli sides, baked goods, and more. Kutz's cheesesteaks will have you hooked. Fudge season is just around the corner, too. All of this at reasonable prices. 570-398-8180 for your takeout order. Kutz's Kitchen, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 8. Kutz's Kitchen, Mama's homemade goodness. Go Bulldogs.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jason Eberhardt, State Farm Insurance, 265 High Street, Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Whew, what a first half that was. Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker with you here at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. And if you missed it, you missed a lot of points, 47 of them to be exact, and all coming from one side of the scoreboard. It's the district finals, and Jersey Shore is walloping Shamokin, and the Bulldogs seem to well be on pace for a trip to the the state quarterfinals next week. That'll be their 3rd straight trip to the big dance, and they'll get the winner of Crestwood and Dallas. We'll harp on that game in a few minutes, but for now, on our Jason Eberhardt State Farm halftime show, it is time for the Schweitzer's Auto Sales first half recap. Let Schweitzer's Auto Sales show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car in Jersey Shore. We believe fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right leads to satisfied repeat buyers. Go to schweitzerauto.com or visit them at 321 North Main Street here in Jersey Shore. 47 points to recap, and I just don't even know where to begin. We'll start at the beginning of the game where Jersey Shore had a 3rd and 32. Shamokin backed the Bulldogs up deep towards midfield. And it's worth noting that Jersey Shore had great field position to begin the game because of a 40-yard kickoff return by Cam Allison. But then Brendan Weary just cocked back and unloaded for Owen Anderson, scoring the first of his 3 touchdowns tonight, and that got him up early. And then Shamokin responded by fumbling the ensuing kickoff. Jersey Shore recovered at the Shamokin 13 and then quickly scored from there. Brandon, would you say really that sums up the way this game started?
Yeah, it has. And I personally thought this wasn't going to start this way. Shore was going to have a couple, maybe a good drive here and there, and then Shamokin's defense would take over, and you would start to see the run game established a little bit more by Shamokin's offense. But it's not the same story. Like, it's not. I don't know what it is about Jersey Shore this year, but, like, any prediction you try to make about this game, they blow it out of the water. Like, we personally, when we came back to Shikellamy for the second time, you and I both said, oh, they're gonna blow Shikellamy back out. We thought there's going to be a little bit of a different blowout score, but it was still going to be a blowout, and then it wasn't. So, you know, every week they just find ways to tell us we're wrong up here, and they do a really great job doing that, and they're well coached at everything they do. And the way they started this game was that they got turnovers first. That's what they most of the time during practice they worry about defense, because if you don't have a great defense, I'm sorry, you better have the greatest offense in the state to be able to outscore teams, because Shamokin's proven it right now. Shamokin is not, when they're running the ball up and Shamokin is not getting set when Shore's getting set, Shore's just killing them. And that's but that's also why they play hand in hand as well, because Shore's offense can go up and do that. And not saying that Shamokin has a terrible defense, but they're not as acclimated as Jersey Shore is.
Well, looking back at that recap, the Allison return, then the Anderson touchdown reception, Owen Anderson was the one that recovered the fumble on the kickoff. And then he was the one that scored a touchdown right after that on a 5-yard jet sweep. Well, no, rather, that wasn't a jet sweep play. That was when he was in at QB, and he took the direct snap in for Pater. And then from there, it was 13-0. The other way, Shamokin seemed to be, okay, let's put this rust behind us. Brett and I marched it down the field. There was a 53-yard completion to his back, Ian Paul. And that seemed to be, okay, Shamokin is going to shake off the cobwebs. They'll be right back. Then Nye, inside the 10, throws a pick to Caden Hess. And Jersey Shore gets the ball back, and then from there, Cam Allison ran a 42-yarder, and that set up Owen Anderson's 3rd touchdown, and that was 26-0. And that came after Weary connected with Dugan for a 50-yarder after that Hess pick, and then Hayden Packer had the 1-yard touchdown plunge. From there, it was 26-0. That was all in the first quarter, and Jersey Shore, even in the second quarter, Shamokin had time after the first quarter if they were going to buckle down and start figuring things out. They never did, Brandon. They never did.
No, and they didn't. And it really just basically went off with the mistakes that they had. First mistake of all night they had was the fumble. The fumble, actually, I don't even want to call that fumble a mistake, because that could have happened to one of the Shore players as well. I want to call the mistake on the ensuing kickoff when they let it go and they couldn't find the ball. That just set a downhill spiral for them. Because what Shamokin did so much differently, you take away the 5 turnovers in the first half, and you add that, you take it. I would actually honestly say 2 of them. I'd take 2 of them away, because 2 of them shouldn't have happened. But if you take 2 of them away, this is a whole different ballgame. Shamokin's not. I still think it's a little bit of a far reach for Shamokin, but I think the score is not as much as it is right now. I personally believe Shamokin is shooting themselves in the foot tonight with the way they're playing, the mistakes that they're making on the offensive line, and we're seeing it with a little bit of chippiness from their players. First one was Wisdom Artist Jones. He got a penalty on that. Ian Paul, he didn't get a penalty, but he was close. He was very close to getting a penalty off of it. So right now, Shamokin's just playing too much of a how do I want to say it? We don't want our season to end, but we also don't. We want to go down with a fight, too.
Yeah, and they'll have a half to fight, to be fair to them. But you mentioned it, Brandon. 5 first-half turnovers. That's pretty telling. Jersey Shore, conversely, has Anderson with 3 touchdowns. Hayden Packer had the 1 rushing touchdown. Brady Jordan was able to work his way into the end zone before. Just so many touchdowns for this Bulldog team. And you can't even imagine how this has happened. It's unfathomable, but here we are. We're on our Jason Eberhardt State Farm halftime show, located on the High Street Hill in Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191, and visit InshoreJerseyShore.com. That's Inshore with an I, InshoreJerseyShore.com. We appreciate people like Jason Eberhardt, Schweitzer's Auto Sales, and all of our sponsors here tonight making this possible. The score looks the way that it does. It looks like Jersey Shore will be playing next week. We'll tell you who they're playing in a few minutes. And additionally, we're going to need your help. The fact still remains the PIAA charges a small fortune to do these games. So if you are able and you want to be a part of this electric factory that is Jersey Shore football, 570-769-2327. We're back on the Bear right after this.
Now open, the Jersey Shore home of Ready Treddy, K&W Tire and the Old Stouts Pro Auto on Main Street. Providing full service for cars and light trucks, K&W Tire Jersey Shore stocks Cooper, Falcon, Hankook, and 4 other tire brands. Special orders available. Family owned and operated K&W Tire, now open in Jersey Shore, 335 North Main Street. Appointments preferred, walk-ins available, 570-865-5315. K&W Tire. We do tires and more.
T-Mobile for Business knows saving time and money is important for your business. That's why we're introducing Microsoft 365 on us, now included in our best business plans. With Office apps, Microsoft Teams, cloud storage, and more, Microsoft 365 on us gives you the tools you need to run your business. Stop by a T-Mobile store today. Qualifying plan required. Contactless to activate. 1 license per line, max 2 per account. Third-party terms apply. See T-Mobile.com for plan details.
Family-owned and operated, Tie Dot and Embroidery and Screen Printing has been serving the Jersey Shore area for almost 30 years. Custom T-shirts, sweats, hats, and specialized products with your logo included, embroidered or screen printed. See some of what's available on our webpage, TIAEmbroidery.com. 110 Charles Street, Jersey Shore. Top quality work throughout the area for the last 20 years. Guy Rock Excavating, based in Rocktown, specializing in land development, basements, home building, and providing topsoil for residential, business, and commercial properties. Call Guy today, 570-745-3189.
The seasons are changing, and now is the perfect time to fall in love with a new checking account. At Woodlands Bank, we offer Kasasa checking accounts. Our Kasasa accounts offer unbelievable rates with great rewards. Now you can open up your account online quickly and securely. Make the switch to one of our Kasasa accounts from the convenience of your home. Branch out. Open your account today. For more information on our Kasasa accounts and to pick the best one for you, visit woodlandsbank.com. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jason Eberhardt, State Farm Insurance, 265 High Street, Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
We're back here.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you on the Bear Country Sports Network. 47-0 Jersey Shore all over Shamokin here at halftime in the district finals. Brandon, let's bounce around the state because we're in the state playoffs. Only 16 teams left in 4A. What are the scores of some of these games of the teams that are fortunate enough to have their season still going on?
Well, let's go with first PIAA District 4 3A finals. Southern Columbia, 2A finals. Southern Columbia and South Williamsport. Southern Columbia 42-0 at the halftime break. Over there in Catawissa, Pennsylvania, the returning state champs trying to obviously punch their ticket to the playoffs for, I believe, I don't even know how many years.
A millionth time in a row, give or take?
Give or take. We got Pottsville, a team that Jersey Shore played last year in the state the state quarterfinals. They played them, and they are facing Wilson Area right now. Wilson Area is up 12-7 at halftime over there. Mifflinburg, regular season game, makeup game for them and Shikellamy. They're up 7-0 at the half over Shikellamy in Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania. And Upper Moreland, beating Bonnier Prejudice Catholic 14-0 at halftime. Want to remind you, tomorrow is going to be tomorrow morning at 1 o'clock will be Montoursville and Danville. That'll be a great rematch in their matchup last year, and also as well trying to see where that score is. They're not showing up, so we'll go to the main event, who Shore will play next week. And right now it is Crestwood 14, Dallas 7 at the halftime break. And I'll tell you, Sam, this is going to be an interesting matchup because Dallas is not the same team they were last year. They lost most of their offensive linemen due to seniors, and Crestwood, undefeated team, has not really had they're beating the teams that, like I said earlier, they're beating the teams that Dallas has blown out. They're keeping close matchups with teams that Dallas is blowing out. So that's a really good matchup out there in, I believe, out in Mountaintop, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Crestwood hosting the 7-0 Crestwood Comets. They're coming off a district semifinal victory 20-17 against Lake Lehman. Last year, a 7-5 team, so Crestwood has made quite a jump here in the COVID-shortened season. Dallas, we mentioned them, they won their first 15 games last year, including the state semis against Jersey Shore, until they bowed out in the finals down in Hershey against Thomas Jefferson 46-7. And TJ is on the other side of the bracket. Surely a team that whoever comes out of the side that these two teams and that Jersey Shore and Shamokin are on, that side of the bracket, the right side, that's going to be a really tough matchup if it gets to that point.
Yep, and I want to make a quick note that everything is flipped around from last year. So the team that Shore could have faced this year would have been a Pottsville team out of District 1, but every 2 or so years they switch them around, and this year Jersey Shore is going to get probably Dallas or Crestwood this year.
And there's also one less round of the playoffs because some districts didn't have a full season because of COVID.
And I will say District 12, and that's where Thomas Jefferson was last year, and same with Imhotep Charters, who Dallas beat last year. So like I said before, I said at the beginning of the season, this year is wide open for Shore to go win a state championship this year.
And courtesy of Chris Massey of the Williamsport Sun-Gazette, tremendous guy, caught up with him earlier, says that Jersey Shore will join Muncie as the only area team to ever win 3 straight District 4 championships. This will be a 4 titles in 5 years and 5 championships in 8 years run. That's really remarkable stuff, and it speaks to the level of dominance this Jersey Shore team has displayed under Tom Gravish's leadership over the last 9+ years. We're coming back on our Jason Eberhardt State Farm Halftime Show. Bear Country Sports Network, second half on the horizon. Jersey Shore 47, Shamokin 0.
Want to sell your house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Real Estate in Jersey Shore. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jen live in South Avis and the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-295-4422. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will be sold in 90 days. Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Realty in Jersey Shore. Ready to serve you. 570-295-4422.
You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
On your way from here to there, visit the Oval Country Store for snacks, ice cream, gas, and terrific sandwiches made while you wait. The Oval Country Store, 237 Middle Road in the Nippenose Valley, 570-745-7777 for the Oval Country Store in Oval. When you need crushed stone, limestone, and lime, masonry equipment and supplies, make Peace Stone your choice. They sell ready mix too, and they'll deliver to you. Open weekdays 7 till 5, Saturday till 3, along Route 880 in Rocktown, 570-745-7144 for Peace Stone.
Susquehanna Trailways has part-time and full-time opportunities available for motor coach and school bus drivers. Are you recently retired? Don't want to be home all the time and enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna Trailways team. Contact Susquehanna Trailways by calling 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They will train for free and offer performance bonuses too. Call Susquehanna Trailways at 570-753-5125.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights? Or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Do you see 4 tires or 2 tired kids in the back seat after their first day of school? Other insurance companies just see a car, but a State Farm agent sees what your car really means to you. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Jason Eberhardt, State Farm Insurance, 265 High Street, Jersey Shore, 570-865-5191.
The Bear, WQBR.
Jersey Shore football heads into the second half of action tonight with a 47-0 lead. That comes on our Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard. We appreciate their support in making tonight's broadcast happen. I did just have to fork over that check to the PIAA. Jersey Shore State Bank, one of the many sponsors making that happen. Visit jssb.com for more info on their financial products and services. Jersey Shore has to kick off as they receive the opening kickoff. They kick off right to left in the home orange and black, courtesy of Deja Vu, 256 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Allison, the lefty, set to send it away from the left hash of the 40 on his own side. Gives it a whack, pops it up in the air, angles towards the middle of the 20. Caught on a fly by Zolkowski, tries to shift directions, and he gets an ankle tackle down at the 24 by Gabe Andrus. And that's where Shamokin, down 47-0, starts the third quarter and likely the last half of its 2020 season.
Yeah, first of all, let's just say at halftime, Henry Hanoski had probably the roughest talk, I'm pretty sure, of all season long. They have just been absolutely frustrated. They can't find anything offensively, but give credit to Shore's defense. They planned against this offense.
Come out with their starters. It is a running clock here in the third quarter. It's over that 35-point threshold. First and 10 snap in their own 25 in the eye. Here goes to Madden. Bounces forward down to the 29. And a tackle from behind gets him there. And it's Gabe Packer, the leading tackler at linebacker on the stop. 2nd and 6, Shamokin.
Yeah, nice little run there. That's basically what they do. You got to go back to the basics, keep running the ball with Max Madden in the backfield, and just build your way back up into this game.
2nd and 6 from their own 29. Shamokin and the Road Whites yet to score. They've conceded 47. 2nd and 6 at the 29 between the hashes, offset eye. Madden gets the call, but head over heels. He spun back at the line of scrimmage. Packer again with the low tackle. 3rd and 10. Shamokin's second half going much like its first half.
Yeah, and they're just not being able to move the ball as well. And I give credit to Shore's defensive line. They're pushing that line backwards. I just saw Ben Webb bear crawl into a lineman just to free up a spot for that linebacker. So they're doing what they need to. As I see, Dalton Dugan out of the game and Connor Davis in that defensive end.
3rd and 6, I should have said before. Davis is in. That's the first backup tonight we see defensively for Jersey Shore. Own 29, Nye gets in a crouch under center, takes the snap on 3rd and 6. Back to pass, screen pass far side. Incomplete, he bounces it to Ian Paul, his intended target, and the lone guy who's made an explosive play offensively for Shamokin tonight. 4th down, 3 and out to start the third quarter. Not ideal in a 47-0 hole.
Yeah, they're just trying everything, and it was a good screen pass to set up, but Brett Nye had somebody in his face. Connor Davis was there as well, and he just had to throw it to the ground to Ian Paul.
Here's a punt. Nye is their punter. He stands back behind his 20 to receive the Redarmo long snap. Anderson and Dugan are the Shore return men, lined side by side at their 38. A lot of elevation on this punt. Anderson tracks it down, caught on a fly at the 42, up the middle, 50, and the other side of the field he goes. Outside the numbers, 30, 25, 20, 15. Nye tries to track him down, and he slips through a tackle, and Anderson steps out of bounds around the 10. Owen Anderson, who has 3 first-half touchdowns and 2 takeaways, does it once more. He makes a game-changing play, and he's down inside the 10 of Shamokin.
Yeah, he just slipped. First of all, we all noticed the big hit. We heard the pop, and then we all just let Owen Anderson kind of just slip by, and he ran down the field. He almost returned it for a touchdown, but unfortunately stepped out of bounds.
With that running clock, there's 9:51 to go third quarter. Jersey Shore gets the ball for the first time. They go right to left, and that ball is down at the 9 of Shamokin for first and goal from there. From the right hash of the 9, Weary lines up in the spread look. 3 receivers left, Hess to the right, Allison in the backfield. Handoff to Allison, spins forward only up to the 7, where Frash hits him first, and then others come as well. Micah Miller, the defensive end, was the last to knock him down. 2nd and goal from the 7.
Yeah, I want to say the first substitute for deep offense, the first guy to come in, Connor Davis, in at wide receiver.
Davis lining up, and Connor Griffin, you should say, out on the left side. Takes the snap, does Weary. Snap right, jet sweep. Anderson past the 5, leans towards the plane. He's down, it looks to be a little shy, but he's inside the 2. How about a lunge and a half from Owen Anderson? 3rd and goal, Jersey Shore.
Well, I call him my Swiss Army knife, and it's not a light term to give to somebody. He just does everything.
Looks like he's coming off the field gingerly, though, and you have to hope he's all right. And Owen Anderson, that's a sign of concern for Jersey Shore. The score is 47-0. There's 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and Anderson is out there, and now he's not. 3rd and goal from the 1, they'll call it. Weary under center. Allison in the backfield with Packer. Allison gets the give, and he's absolutely denied. How about that tackle from Bainbridge, the safety? He just knocks him backwards a few yards. 4th and goal from the 3 for Jersey Shore.
Yeah, great play by Aaron Bainbridge. He just went in and it absolutely smacked Allison at the line and actually made him lose a yard on that play.
And the sign of concern for Jersey Shore fans, again, is Owen Anderson, the player who is clearly the player of the game. 3 touchdowns, 2 takeaways, has done everything and then some. Just had the massive return, and now he goes out of play. 4th and goal from the 3 for Jersey Shore. 2 receivers left. Pitch that way. Allison wiggles through the middle, tries to lean for the plane, and he's just shy. Turnover on downs. He's inside the 1, but he's not across the end line. Turnover on downs, Jersey Shore.
Yeah, first of all, if you're Shamokin, take a little credit in that. You got him off the field. You got him for a nice first down. You got a first down for your offense, but now the real challenge comes. This Shore defense been able to get in the backfield all night long.
Want to give a positive shout-out here. The boys' soccer team, final versus Selinsgrove tomorrow night at 7. Town really getting behind the lads at Jersey Shore, so best of luck to them. 1st and 10 at their own 1 for Shamokin. That's where the Brett Nye-led offense lines up. They're backed up deep. Paul and Madden in the I formation. Zolkowski out left, handoff, it goes to Madden, gets through the middle to the 5, and he's tripped up at the 6, running right up the gut. Brady Jordan yanked him down, along with Cooper Peacock. 2nd and 4, huge decision by the Shamokin Indians to get out of their own area. Now they have some breathing room.
Well, I knew they would. Honestly, they've been able to power the ball up at least 4 or 5 yards every game, and right now, statistically, if you look at it, that's just still not enough, though, when you're trying to get a first down.
2nd and 5 from their own 6. Shamokin down 47-0, 7:30 and counting in the 3rd. The I formation snap goes to Nye. He gives it to Madden, and he just runs into a pile. Nothing doing right through the middle. 3rd and 5 for Shamokin. They're still inside their own 10 and still down 47-0.
Yeah, and they're just right now, big 3rd down. Like I said, Shore's defensive line been able to get in the backfield all night long. Possibility for a safety here.
Sign of concern for Jersey Shore is Owen Anderson, their star player, went out on offense last time after he took a tough hit along the sideline, sitting on the bench right now. They'll need him next week in the state quarterfinals for sure. 3rd and 6 at their own 5. Shamokin drops back. Nye, the pass, wobbly ball over the middle. It's batted away. 3 Bulldogs in the area, and it looked to be Brady Jordan. It's Anderson's replacement who sparred it away, and that's 4th down.
Yeah, and they're just going to have to punt it here. And Shamokin did a great job defensively to get the ball back, but just not enough power offensively to go get a first down.
6:33 and running. It's a running clock because of the score. Jersey Shore dropped 4 touchdowns on Shamokin in the first quarter, and it only piled up from there. 47-0 at halftime. That's the score now, and a lot of backups in. Shore is Gabe Andrus as the left side returner, taking Anderson's spot. Dugan on the right, clean snap to Nye from his own end zone, sends it off, and it's Jordan actually, not Dugan, who was there on the call. He lets it go and then picks it back up, and he called a fair catch. The ball bounced, and it looked to be Cedar who tried to grab it. It slipped through his hands, and that whole situation ends with Jersey Shore taking over at the Shamokin 47.
Yeah, and that was almost it was, if he didn't catch for call for a fair catch, that would have been a disaster. As we see Nick Williams coming in the game as a receiver, actually.
Yeah, we're going to say maybe he's playing quarterback, but he comes off. Coach Tom Gravish, even with Owen Anderson getting hurt before, still elects to keep his starting quarterback out there. They'll drive right to left up 47-0. 6:04 to go 3rd quarter. Between the hashes, Shamokin 47. 2 left, 2 right. Peacock, the right side slot, charges left. Handoff, Allison. He crashes into Weary, loses the ball, and Shamokin takes over at midfield. The ball just popped out. Frash was the one to come up with the goods, And here comes Shamokin, ball back, left to right, they take over.
Yeah, they're just poor mistake there. Weary and Allison. First time we've ever seen it, I think. A bad exchange between the two and just fumbled the ball and couldn't get it back. So Shore's defense quickly has to get back on the field.
It was Micah Miller that actually was the one to pick that ball up, number 14, not number 4. And he has the fumble recovery. Shamokin right at midfield, left to right. 5:54 and running. They're trying to come back and score their first touchdown here in the district finals. They're down 47-0 at Jersey Shore. Nyan at QB, side by side in the backfield. It's Frash and Madden. Everyone looks to the sideline for the play call. 2 receivers right, Zolkowski as well as Delbo. Now Frash charges to the right side slot, and then as the snap comes, the whistle blows. Timeout, Shamokin. 5:32 to go, third quarter. Timeout, courtesy of Ball Birds Brewing Company, Jersey Shore's newest watering hole, the best place in town to grab a bite and a drink while watching the Bulldogs. And we hope to be able to show you the game next week on the big screen there at Ball Birds. Not sure where the game will be. Brandon, it's either Crestwood or Dallas. Crestwood had a 14-7 halftime edge, the team out of Mountaintop, PA. They're the home team, and they've yet to lose this year. What are things looking like right now over there?
Well, if we could find the score real quick, they like to hide it on me when I'm going through score stream. But right now, 21-7, Crestwood increasing their lead over Dallas in the third quarter.
Dallas, the state finalists last year, the Mountaineers lost some key players, specifically that O-line. Coach Manello's team trying to battle for the right to face Jersey Shore again, but right now they're in a 2-touchdown hole out there. Here, it's 47-0 Jersey Shore, and Bulldogs are just powering their way past Shamokin. 1st and 10, Shamokin at midfield, Nye under center. Delbo in the right side slot, Zolkowski out right, and here comes Paul to the right side slot. Screen pass right. It's a trick play. Delbo takes it, throws it, popped in the air, intercepted. At the 40, it's Hayden Packer. Spins across midfield for Jersey Shore, and he's tugged down on the left sideline at the 42 of Shamokin. And it's Rodarmal on the touchdown-saving tackle. But how about Jersey Shore? A 6th takeaway this evening, and all things are going right for the Bulldogs.
Impressive effort tonight defensively, but Shamokin there tried to do a little razzle-dazzle without the dazzle there. And Hayden Packer's got his first interception of the year.
That's his first interception, probably first career interception for the sophomore. And Jersey Shore is right to left at the 42 of Shamokin, left hash. Weary still in at QB. 3 receivers right. Connor Griffin, the sophomore, receiver out left. Snap, handoff, it goes to Allison, and he stutter steps across the 45. He's down to the 43, and he's piled on there. And that just gets him back to the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd and long, Jersey Shore. Clock running with the running clock, and 47-0 the score.
Yeah, I want to say, first of all, Owen Aronson is standing around over there on the sideline, so it's good to see him walking around.
Surely won't see him again. 2nd and 10, 42 is Shamokin. Jersey Shore between the hashes. Shotgun snap. Weary hands off. Jordan on the jet sweep from the left side slot. Takes it past the 40 up the right sideline, and he's crunched at the 32 of Shamokin. Another 10 yards, and the chains will once again move. Jersey Shore having its way on offense.
You know, weeks before I was okay with Brandon Weary being out there, but because you had Owen Anderson. But now it makes me a little weary that he's out there, because if something happens and Owen Anderson's out for next week, you have Nick Williams back as your quarterback.
1st and 10, 32 of Shamokin. Weary on the snap, hands it off left. Here's Peacock, the jet sweep for the sophomore receiver, and he tumbles down at the 26. The nice lunging tackle by Colton Lynch, and it keeps it to a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6, Jersey Shore.
Nice run there by Brady Jordan. Get to the outside, use his speed, and got a first down out of it.
Right to left they go, under 4 to play third quarter. Weary from the left hash of the 25 of Shamokin. Set to take the snap. Allison in the backfield. Low snap. Hands it off. Jordan again. They try the jet sweep. Twists it out right. Reverses course left. Has a lot of room now. 20. Still runs, and he's popped at the 16 by Knowledge Artist Jones. You have Wisdom and Knowledge, the brothers. Absolutely terrifically named family. 4-yard run, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and on that run there, first of all, Brady Jordan and Cameron Allison are probably one of the 2 hardest backs to tackle here in this district, or at least in 4A's, but they both make great production out of it. Great secondary run there by Brady Jordan.
Jersey Shore gets the play call in. Left hash of the 17 of Shamokin in the shotgun. Weary Handoff. Here goes Allison. Tries to stutter left. He does across the 10, through the 5. Just rips through every which defender he could. And through the numbers, he has a touchdown. Bulldogs punch it in yet again. They run up the score more, 53-0.
Yeah, and they're trying to break their score from earlier this year, I'm pretty sure. But as the way it sets here, they're on pace to break 60. But a nice run there by Cam Allison up the inside middle, made the defenders miss and get the easy touchdown.
Cam Allison's second of the night. PAT here with under 3 to go in the third. Allison is on to take it. And that can extend the lead to 54-0 over Shamokin. Clean snap. There's a hold. The kick is deflected, but it splits the uprights. Jersey Shore just continues to do what it's been doing all night, and that's score points and not allow any. Shamokin ball, late third quarter after this on the Bear.
Now open, the Jersey Shore home of Ready Treddy, K&W Tire and the Old Stouts Pro Auto on Main Street. Providing full service for cars and light trucks, K&W Tire Jersey Shore stocks Cooper, Falcon, Hankook, and 4 other tire brands. Special orders available. Family owned and operated K&W Tire, now open in Jersey Shore, 335 North Main Street. Appointments preferred, walk-ins available, 570-865-5315. K&W Tire. We do tires and more.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
54-0 Jersey Shore. The Bulldogs in the district finals are playing like it's a scrimmage right now. Another touchdown. It's Cam Allison, his second of the game, and that chalks it up to his 6th of the season. Right to left, the Bulldogs kick it. Courtesy of Deja Vu, 256 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore. Allison is the kicker. He'll send it away right to left. And Zolkowski is on the right side to return. Cedar out to the far left. They stand at their own 15. And the lefty kick is popped in the air. Zolkowski is right there at his 18 to retrieve it. Tries to run left. Cuts it up the hash marks. 30, 35, lots of room. 40, now near the sideline at the 50. And he's trampled out of play across the 45. Allison got down there to tackle him. And they spot him all the way up to the 42. And that's a heck of a return by Ryder Zolkowski, and that's a positive for the Shamokin Indians.
Yeah, and that's what Zolkowski was looking for all night long. He was trying to find that open seam in the Jersey Shore Bulldogs coverage. And they normally, Jersey Shore defense doesn't have leave seams open, but that time they did and took advantage of it. Defensively, we see Owen Bloom in there. We see Hunter Francis also on the defensive line.
Lots of subs. We'll get to them all tonight. 1st and 10, 42 of Jersey Shore. Shamokin trying to break the seal on its own end. 3 in the backfield for the full house. Nye drops back, slings it out right. Madden makes the catch, but he slips up on the Jersey Shore logo. That's back to the 48. Loss of 6 on the screenplay for 2nd and 16.
Just the pure speed those defensive linemen have to go get in his face and be able to, essentially throw a pass low enough so that only Madden couldn't get any yards after, and he had to fall straight down.
48 of Jersey Shore after the 6-yard loss. Shamokin is backed up in a bad down and distance. Under center is Nye. One receiver left is Delbo. Nye hands off. It goes to Madden, and on the right side he's twisted up. Tries to get outside, and Connor Davis, the DN, clamped down. 3rd and long yet again. Keep the ball right at the 48, maybe up to the 47.
Yeah, and, just a basic run play, and Shore's secondary defense these young guys were able to sniff it out and get a tackle on it. As we also see, trying to make out some of the numbers. I know Nick Williams is that quarterback on the other side of Cooper Peacock, and can't make out the nose tackle in the middle. I believe that is 69. I think that may be Tyler Walker.
Didn't see if that's him. I know that's 68 here. That's still that player to be determined. 3rd and 16, 48 of Jersey Shore. Shamokin drops back. Nye out of the full house backfield tries to take off and run, and he is hammered down back in his own territory at the 46. That elusive number 68 is the one on the tackle, and we'll get confirm on that player. But whew, what a tackle, and what a night for Jersey Shore. It's time to punt for Shamokin.
Well, great pursuit here, and I give credit to all these coaches who coach them up. Those 2 defensive line coaches that they have there, Ken Williamson is one of the coaches, and Coach Chris Bilby is the other one. They do a great job coaching those linemen up to the best of their ability.
After taking that sack, Nye is on to punt. Shore with Andrus on the left, Jordan on the right. 2 guys set to return, both sophomores. Nye from his own 35 knocks it away towards Jordan on the right side at the hash mark. It hops a little bit. Jordan scoops it up inside his 25, and he's tracked down pretty immediately and tossed aside from there. Redormal got down on special teams. Jersey Shore right to left, 20 seconds to go in the third. At its own 25, up 54-0, and could add to this lead. And with more points of any kind, they'll set a season high for this year.
Yeah, and, well, first of all, we'll see mostly all the backups coming on this one. We'll see Brady Jordan, obviously. We'll try to name out as many as we can. I believe Nick Canellis is out there as well. We got Gabe Anderson at running back, and Nick Williams making his first appearance here at quarterback for sure.
Connor Griffin, the left side receiver. Canellis in the left side slot. Williams takes the snap on 1st and 10 from the 25, but it's blown dead first, and let's see what happened. Flag was thrown, and maybe a false start on Jersey Shore.
Probably. More than less.
Came from the defensive backfield, and the officials will have to conjure up what the call is going to be here. And seems to be a state of confusion by everybody here. The fans watching behind Thompson Street Stadium have come and gone. There was the smell of cigarette smoke earlier. That's surpassed. And now Jersey Shore gets to move the ball up a little bit. That's at the 30 for 1st and 5. It was the defensive movement. Williams to take the snap a little to his left, retrieves it, tries to run forward, and he just slips up on the mud, and he's touched down for a few yards lost by Micah Miller, the D end. That's 2nd and about 8 for Jersey Shore at its own 27.
Yeah, and that was just a play gone wrong, more or less. It got blown up by Shamokin's defense, and Nick Williams, all he had to do was basically just sit down and take a knee.
And that's the end of the third quarter, 54-0 Jersey Shore. Friendly reminder, tonight's broadcast powered by River Valley Internet. They've enabled us to live stream games from Thompson Street Stadium and beyond all season long. Visit rivervalleyinternet.net to learn more. Fourth quarter on the horizon, 54-0 Jersey Shore, driving after this on the Bear.
Want to sell your house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Real Estate in Jersey Shore. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jen live in South Avis, and the parents of 7 children. So you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-295-4422. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will be sold in 90 days. Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Realty in Jersey Shore, ready to serve you. 570-295-4422.
WQBR 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker back with you at Jersey Shore's Thompson Street Stadium. We begin the fourth quarter of play of this district final game, 54-0 Jersey Shore. They have the ball left to right, 2nd and 8 at their own 27, and they're on their way to a state quarterfinal appearance. Nick Williams, the backup freshman, in to take the snap. Andrews to his right side. Peacock, the man out wide right. Snap, delivered, handoff. Andrus runs left, goes outside the left hash mark, tries to burst through the 40, 1st down and more. 45, still on his feet, into enemy territory. He spun down at the 47. How about Gabe Andrus, his longest run of the year, and he powers forward for what'll amount to about 26 yards.
What you love to see from Shore right there, that's depth at that running back position.
Jersey Shore quickly moving, start of the fourth quarter, 1st and 10, 47 to Shamokin. Williams to take the snap in the left hash. 2 receivers each way. Andrus in the backfield with him. Design run. Williams takes it up the right side, right in the middle of the field. He's just plunged right down. As Shamokin had knowledge, Artis Jones and company in the area. Maybe a 1-yard gain for 2nd and 9.
Yeah, we'll see some other players come off here. Laramie Boback is going to come off here, as well as, I believe, Hunter Francis came off the field. And we also see, for the first time tonight, I will name him here in a minute.
2nd and 9, Jersey Shore. 46 is Shamokin. Williams from the spread look, hands it off out left, and Andrus gets knocked backwards as Colton Lynch comes in for the stop. 3rd and 11, Jersey Shore, loss of 2.
Yeah, I meant to say Cade Piccolo also in the game here. It's one of the receivers, and he's one of those guys that I like seeing come out every week because he always plays to his hardest, and he makes big plays for him.
3rd and 12, they'll call it. Jersey Shore's back right near the midfield stripe. They sprint to the line. Canelo's out right in the spread look. Also, you mentioned Dylan Ross. He's in the right side slot in the 4-receiver look. It's 3rd and 12. Williams takes the snap from the gun, just hands it off to Andrus, and he's walloped. 4 guys are there. Shamokin's got everybody sent to the Jersey Shore tailback, and they're backed up right behind midfield. 4th and long, Jersey Shore. They'll send it away from there with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, and not really that much of a productive drive. Wasn't quite too particularly happy with that whole drive. I think they should have tried more things with the backups, but you know, I'm not the head coach out there, so I don't get to make those calls. As we see Nick Williams, I did not know he was the backup punter.
And now you know. And Owen Anderson, they're not going to send him in as he got hurt in the third quarter. So Williams is set to punt from his own 39. Shamokin with one back to return. Punt high in the air. A fair catch signaled inside the 15, and it falls astray as it was Joey Tarr, and really nothing is gone their way. It goes out to the far right side. Jersey Shore set to defend, and here goes Shamokin very deep in its own territory.
Yeah, and we'll see most of the seniors come in, but we'll see most of the seniors stay in as we get a timeout, Sam.
Yeah, we get a timeout. We'll send it aside. This courtesy of Ballbirds Brewing Company, open 220 Schaefer Lane, Jersey Shore. Fourth quarter is up and running, 9:28 to go, 54-0 Jersey Shore in the district finals. They'll be on to states next week, and you're hearing it on the Bear. You're probably not ready for winter, but we are. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service has been a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick's is known for its fast and reliable service. We provide coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof for the highest quality. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street in Jersey Shore, 570-398-1190, and online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
Read the latest Good News Positively Pets magazine anytime. Go to bearcountrygoodnews.com, published every month by Bear 99.9 FM.
Sam Cooper and Brandon Barker with you. Jersey Shore football up 54-0 in the district finals. They've well cemented a trip to the state quarterfinals next week. The winner of Crestwood and Dallas is their opponent. It's 1st and 10 at their own 11 for Shamokin after their timeout has elapsed. They keep the starters out there. Brett Nye, the sophomore QB, we'll hear him for another couple of years. He's had some bright spots this year, but tonight, not it for Shamokin as a whole. 1st and 10 at their own 11 from the right hash in the eye. Handoff out right. It goes to Frash. His dirty white jersey has him up to the 15. A muddy field tonight in the grass, and he's bounced out of play after a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, just trying, just keep your spirits up, make everybody play. Brett Nye, up and down season this year, but he's going to have another year to really fix that. And you're going to lose a lot of good seniors for Shamokin. You're going to lose Ian Paul at least, and you're going to lose Frash and a couple of your big linebackers, but Shamokin's still a pretty decent team next year.
2nd and 8, they'll call it, only at their own 13 with 8:50 and counting to go. Nye in under center, 2 in the backfield with him. He spins and hands off. It's a handoff to Paul, and he zigzags forward, eventually gets up to the 22. And Ian Paul with some tough running for a 1st down. Shamokin keeps the drive going.
Yeah, and they're just, like I said, just trying everything. You're going to see a lot of backups come in as these seniors are going to be congratulated. And, they played a heck of a season. One of the teams with a winning record, one of the 2 teams with a winning record this year. So good improvements for Shamokin.
Shamokin breaks huddle. They line up with 1st and 10 at their own 23. Nye creeps under center. Delbo out wide right. Madden and Paul in the backfield. Paul gets the handoff off the turn, tries to go left. Connor Davis just manhandles him, and the DN tosses him aside. Gain of about 3 to the 26, but Davis bear hugged him and wouldn't let go. 2nd and 7 for Shamokin.
Yeah, Connor Davis has got a lot to prove. Look, he is the backup defensive end if something were to happen to either Quincy Myers or Dalton Dugan. So he's got to go out there when he gets his opportunity to show him, say, hey, I might not be the starter right now, but, I got to keep myself fresh in case something happens.
2nd and 5 at their own 27 as Shamokin goes right to the left, still looking to score as Nye takes the snap from the left hash in the eye. This goes once again to Frash, and it looks like he bully balls his way across the 34. That was Paul, I should say, who took the handoff, and he has a 1st down run up to their own 35. So Shamokin going right to left and has a wide margin between them and Jersey Shore.
Yeah, and, they're just trying something. They want to go get that goose egg off the scoreboard, the JS, Jersey Shore State Bank scoreboard on there.
And Shamokin quickly back on it. 7 minutes to go. Nye takes the snap. Delbo back out left. 3 in the backfield. Handoff right is a handoff that gets him up to the 39. And to backups come in, Corey Adams doesn't usually see too many carries. He picks up 4 yards out right, so 2nd and 6 here for Shamokin.
Yeah, they're moving the ball pretty well against some backups against backups here. Basically, more or less a JV game with Brett Nye and Ian Paul in the game, but other than that, they're doing pretty well against each other.
Tar is the receiver out wide right, and Adams now winds up in the left side slot. 2nd and 5 from their own 40. Handoff Paul, and he's tugged down at the ankles as Williams got in there first, and then help came. No gain, 3rd and 4 for Shamokin going right to left. Have to advance it past their own 45.
Yep, big 3rd down and 5. Let's see if some of these backups with Brett Nye and Ian Paul can get it done here. Ian Paul seems like that guy you just can't get off the field.
First quality post game coming up in a few minutes. Stick around for that. 3rd and 4 on 41 for Shamokin. The quick handoff out left. Here comes Paul, 1st down and more across the 45, and he's tabletopped at the 49. That's 8 yards for Ian Paul, who's had a pretty successful night, had a big catch of 53 yards in the first quarter, and he continues to see action tonight, even with the game well out of hand.
Yeah, and he's a heck of a night tonight, for being your final game. You played really well. They got a playoff win, and they're unfortunately going to come up very, very short as we see Knowledge Artist Jones coming into the game.
Knowledge Artist Jones is on the field as Ian chants coming from the Shamokin fans here. 1st and 10 on 49. It's Artist Jones on the carry, and he's lowered down. No gain out to the right side. Out of the play from the full house backfield. 2nd and 10, Shamokin.
Knowledge Artist Jones is going to be one of those guys next year for Shamokin. They're going to probably train up. Going to be the next Ian Paul. He's already got that frame for it, and he looks like a couple times I've seen him run, he's got a very good ball head.
5'9", 190. Definitely as that build where you can use him as a power back. 2nd and 10 from midfield. Here comes Shamokin. Handoff left. Goes to another backup, and nothing there for him. Williams says hello as he knocks him back. Wade Allman, the junior, 5'5", took a big hit from the freshman Williams and picks up a couple of yards into Jersey Shore territory. 3rd and 8 from the Bulldog 48.
Yeah, you said welcome to this game as they bring off emotional chant there, but couldn't see the number, but.
Yeah, we'll identify that stuff in a minute, Brandon, as the starters come out, and that was Hunter Radarmal. He exits. The Shamokin fans appreciate what he's done for the program. At the 49 of Jersey Shore, 9 takes the 3rd and 8 snap. Play fake, tries to run it himself right side. He can't get anywhere. Body slam. Dirk Stetz, one of a few in the area. 4 minutes to go in the 4th. And with this running clock, things move quickly, and Shamokin will send off one more punt here.
Yep, and that's going to probably be the last. I don't know. They might get one more play in, but at least for these seniors, this is going to be the last play they play for the year. So, actually, they might even just go for it. This might be one of those opportunities where they try something.
We'll see. There's 3:40 to go. Play clock down to 15. They're still in a huddle, and the play call got called from the sideline. Delbo came in to relay it to his guys, and they do go for it. Brandon, you're spot on there. At least they're lined up to do so. And the play clock's down to 2. They snap it from the full house. Hand off to Adams, right side. Tugged down and ripped away. No gain, lost a few. It's Stetz on the sideways tackle back at the 47. Jersey Shore in positive territory. Goes left to right with 3:10 to go.
Yeah, with the turnover on down, Shore gets the ball back here with about 3 minutes left. They'll just probably run a couple plays and run this clock out. But I would love to see if we can get some other plays in for Nick Williams, see if he can sustain a drive.
Clock running and timeout. Henry Hanoski, Shamokin takes its last. So we'll step aside, courtesy of Ballbirds Brewing Company. Best place in town to grab a bite and a drink while watching the Bulldogs. We'll be watching them next week. The opponent is either Crestwood or Dallas. Brandon will update you on that score when we return here on the Bear.
Mama's home cooking has never tasted so good. Go to Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street in Jersey Shore for homemade soups, oil, deli sides, baked goods, and more. Kutz's cheesesteaks will have you hooked. Fudge season is just around the corner, too. All of this at reasonable prices. 570-398-8180 for your takeout order. Kutz's Kitchen, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 8. Kutz's Kitchen, Mama's homemade goodness. Go Bulldogs.
Cutting Edge Country on WQBR.
Sam Cooperman and Brandon Barker with you. Jersey Shore football in the district finals up 54-0. Near formality with 2:55 to go in the fourth. They take over left to right. Williams, the QB, kicks his left leg. And Griffin comes forward from the left side slot. He takes the handoff, tries to bounce out right at the numbers. He does, and then he's leveled at the 38 of Shamokin. Gain of 8 for Connor Griffin, the sophomore receiver. 2nd and 2, Jersey Shore. Brandon, while we have this time, what's the score of the other game?
Well, Crestwood has pulled away from Dallas, and they're up 27-14 in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the Crestwood Comets and the Jersey Shore Bulldogs will meet in the state quarterfinals next week. 2nd and 1 at the 38 of Shamokin. Jersey Shore going left to right. 2:30 and counting remaining. Williams with trips to the right. And that brings Griffin back to the left side slot. 2-by-2. Williams takes the snap, looks to run. He can't get anywhere. He's thrown down by Mitchell Knowles and company. Williams, the freshman QB, loses a significant chunk. He's back to the Shamokin 42 for 3rd and about 6 here.
Yeah, and that was, I don't know if that was really designed for him. I don't know if he didn't read it right, but he obviously didn't hand it off to Anderson. Got a loss of yards out of it.
Laramie Bobek in the right side slot as a receiver for Jersey Shore. 4-receiver look. Griffin comes back in line. Fake the handoff to him. Williams gives it to Andrus, and he's tied up at the 36. That's close to the line to gain, and he might actually have enough as Gabe Andrus took a nice run over the left side. And they do move the sticks. Jersey Shore has a new set of downs.
Yeah, Gabe Andrus here. Wow. Making his name known here. Is Donald. We haven't really seen Donald Steinbacher as one of the guys who usually is the backup.
1st and 10, 35 of Shamokin. Minute 20 to go. Jersey Shore from the spread look, 3 receivers. Williams hands off. Andrus again gets his name called. Gallops over left tackle. Past the 30, still on his feet. 25, and then he's eventually trampled there. Another 10 yards. Gabe Andrus has about 50 yards tonight in mop-up duty. He's playing well and may earn some more carries moving forward.
Yeah, and that's going to be, how do I say it? This is going to show those coaches that, hey, if something happens to those 2 running backs, Gabe Andrus could be another guy they can bring into the game.
1st and 10, 24 of Shamokin. Williams to take the snap here. Time winding down. He does from the gun. Handoff Andrus, but this time defense read it, and there's a collision in the backfield for a Brock Nye tackle as he loses a few yards back to the 26 for 2nd and 12. And Jersey Shore has one more play to run, and this game's a complete game, and that means Jersey Shore will be going on to the States.
Yep, and not only that, but District 4 4A title for another year in a row for Jersey Shore, and they're making this a forcible habit in this district.
3 straight district titles. That'll be 4 in their last 5 tries. 2nd and 13, 27 to Shamokin. Williams just keeps it from the gun himself, and he is just walloped back at the 31. And that's the last play of the game. Artis Jones on the stop, and Jersey Shore has a lot to celebrate tonight. The Bulldogs came, saw, and conquered 54-0, absolutely handing it to a Shamokin Indians team that accomplished a lot this year, but couldn't get over the hump as the Bulldogs are on their way to the state playoffs. We'll wrap that up on our first quality postgame show right after this here on the Bear. 54-0 the final. Bulldogs victorious.
Now open, the Jersey Shore home of Ready Treddy, K&W Tire and the Old Stouts Pro Auto on Main Street. Providing full service for cars and light trucks, K&W Tire Jersey Shore stocks Cooper, Falcon, Hankook, and 4 other tire brands. Special orders available. Family owned and operated K&W Tire, now open in Jersey Shore, 335 North Main Street. Appointments preferred, walk-ins available, 570-865-5315. K&W Tire. We do tires and more.
McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency is your local Erie insurance agency. They handle much more than just home and auto. They serve your commercial and life insurance needs too. Ask yourself, do you own your own business? Just get married? Recently have a child? Purchase a home? How about liability and workers' comp? McMahon Ferguson Associates has products for all the above. Call 570-398-4090. McMahon Ferguson Associates Insurance Agency, 1020 Allegheny Street, Jersey Shore.
For great gifts, make it the Country Berry Shack in Jersey Shore. Don't miss the Christmas open house this weekend. Find out what's new. Country Berry Shack with gifts for every season. Row pottery, Yankee candles, primitive furniture, lights, village paints, curtains, willow triangles, and so much more. 521 Allegheny Street in Jersey Shore. 570-398-5688. For the best previously owned vehicles, shop the Auto Barn on Route 220 in Linden. Dale and Kelly always provide whatever it is you're looking for at a price you'll love. Repair and maintenance available on site. Look for the Big Red Barn, the Auto Barn. Call them 570-398-4365.
The seasons are changing, and now is the perfect time to fall in love with a new checking account. At Woodlands Bank, we offer Kasasa checking accounts. Our Kasasa accounts offer unbelievable rates with great rewards. Now you can open up your account online quickly and securely. Make the switch to one of our Kasasa accounts from the convenience of your home. Branch out. Open your account today. For more information on our Kasasa accounts and to pick the best one for you, visit woodlandsbank.com. Woodlands Bank, member FDIC.
Call 570-753-5722. TLC Fuels, a family-owned business since 1998, serving residential, farm, and commercial customers from their Jersey Shore location just off of Route 220 at the Pine Creek exit. Fuel oil, diesel, and gasoline, hard coal. TLC Fuels dedicated to providing friendly, satisfying service to all of their customers. TLC Fuels proud to be a supporter of the Jersey Shore Bulldogs. 570-753-5722.
Cutting Edge Country, WQBR, Avis Williamsport State College, 99.9 FM.
Jersey Shore football for the third straight year, and 4 in their last 5 tries is on to the state playoffs. The Bulldogs in the state quarterfinals next week. We'll talk about that matchup in a few minutes here on our First Quality postgame show. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you. 54-0. The Bulldogs really take down the Indians. First Quality sponsors our post-game show. Welcome to the new era of manufacturing. If you want to take pride in what you're making, you have to take pride in where you're making it. Visit firstquality.com to learn more about job openings in our area. So, Brandon, 54-0. Jersey Shore had 47 in the first half, and it got out of hand in a hurry. Within a minute 30, the score was 13-0. Just how was this Jersey Shore team able to dominate in such an extreme fashion tonight?
Well, first of all, they swung that momentum over to their side of the ball with the first turnover of the game. We'll go back to that, which was the return fumble. They went, first of all, they got the ball right away, started at about the 50-yard line, plus got a 15-yard penalty off of that. So they went off of that, got a penalty against themselves for an illegal blindside block, sent them back, and then Owen Anderson went in for a 48-yarder, 48-yarder, and then got in the end zone right away. So not only that, and then the next is the ensuing kickoff. They Shamokin fumbles the ball. They get the ball within the 30-yard line. They go in. They get a quick touchdown from Owen Anderson, and then ever since then, it's been all Jersey Shore. Like it all came off of that first drive when they set out to say, "Hey, we're the better team. We know we are. We should be beating you by 100 times." The one thing that Shore did tonight, and I will say it, that a lot of teams don't do, they didn't let Shamokin hang around. That's what they didn't do tonight, and that was the one thing they did perfect tonight.
Yeah, Jersey Shore did a lot of things as well as you can do them. 47-0. They hammer it home, and Shamokin's season comes to an end. Jersey Shore would like to think it can get 3 more games in this year. Quarterfinals next week against Crestwood or Dallas winner. After the break, we'll tell you about that. But before that, Brandon, Owen Anderson unquestionably was the best player on this field tonight.
Undoubtedly. He just did everything tonight. He ran in a couple times. He didn't really catch any. He didn't throw any. He didn't throw any tonight. He didn't get the hat trick that most people get, which is very rare in a high school game. But still, did very productive. Got a lot of touchdown passes. Got a touchdown reception, 2 rushing touchdowns, and he just does everything. Hopefully, he's doing okay. He was walking around really well towards the third quarter, but hopefully he didn't do any damage to that ankle.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. And you mentioned he was moving around on the sidelines. The hope is he can get nursed back to health and ready to go for states next week. Post-game from First Quality rolls along after this on the Bear. We're getting you ready. Jersey Shore gets either Crestwood or Dallas. We'll tell you who the opponent is and what to watch out for on either Friday or Saturday next week. Back on the Bear in a few minutes after this.
B.A. Meixel is a local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical contractor. With over 10 years servicing north central Pennsylvania, B.A. Meixel has built relationships with home and business owners in Jersey Shore and beyond. Trust B.A. Meixel's trained electricians for all of your electrical needs. Take advantage of their industry-leading warranties. Call 570-398-7837 today to find out more. B.A. Meixel Electric, a proud supporter of Jersey Shore sports.
Susquehanna Trailways has part-time and full-time opportunities available for motor coach and school bus drivers. Are you recently retired? Don't want to be home all the time and enjoy travel? Become part of the Susquehanna Trailways team. Contact Susquehanna Trailways by calling 570-753-5125 or email charters@susquehannabus.com. They will train for free and offer performance bonuses too. Call Susquehanna Trailways at 570-753-5125.
Mama's home cooking has never tasted so good. Go to Kutz's Kitchen, 318 Wilson Street in Jersey Shore for homemade soups, oil, deli sides, baked goods, and more. Kutz's cheesesteaks will have you hooked. Fudge season is just around the corner too. All of this at reasonable prices. 570-398-8180 for your takeout order. Kutz's Kitchen, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 till 8. Kutz's Kitchen, Mama's homemade goodness. Go Bulldogs.
Gail O. Boyer Roofing, locally owned and family staffed, offering quality roofing, seamless gutters, skylight installation and repair, lightning rods and chimney flashing, as well as snow removal and leak detection. Gail O. Boyer Roofing, 570-745-7500. Open weekdays 8 till 6. Schweitzer's Auto Sales offers fair prices and superior service, and they make it easy to find the sedan, SUV, or light truck that you want with their virtual showroom. Available anytime online at schweitzerauto.com. Look through their selection, then come in for a test drive. 321 North Main Street, Jersey Shore. 570-398-4216.
You're probably not ready for winter, but we are. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service has been a Jersey Shore fixture since 1950. Hollick's is known for its fast and reliable service. We provide coal, heating oil, kerosene, mixed kerosene, and off-road diesel. 5 different sizes of coal, all stored under roof for the highest quality. Hollick's Coal and Fuel Oil Service, 248 Locust Street in Jersey Shore, 570-398-1190, and online at hollickscoalandoil.com.
Want to sell your house? Want to buy a house? Then call the Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Real Estate in Jersey Shore. Dave's a graduate of Jersey Shore High School. He and his wife Jen live in South Avis. They're the parents of 7 children, so you know the Dave Winkleman team is motivated to market your home and find you a new one. 570-295-4422. Ask Dave how he can guarantee your home will be sold in 90 days. Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Realty in Jersey Shore, ready to serve you. 570-295-4422. Read the latest Good News Positively Pets magazine anytime. Go to BearCountryGoodNews.com. Published every month by Bear 99.9 FM.
First Quality post-game show wrapping up here. We appreciate the sponsorship of First Quality, and we've been able to do 2 live video broadcasts in the postseason. Truly couldn't have even imagined the ability to do that if you'd asked me a month ago, but credit to the community for stepping up and enabling us to do this. Sam Cooperman, Brandon Barker with you, 54-0, Jersey Shore hammers Shamokin, and the Bulldogs are on to the state quarterfinals, and Crestwood will be the opponent, Brandon. Tell me a little bit about that game against Dallas and what we know about the Crestwood Comets.
Well, what we know is they were in a dogfight early on. They were only up 14-7 at the half, climbed it to 21-7 coming out of half, and then Dallas closed the gap again, 21-7, but Crestwood just pulled away. They're up right now, 34-14 in the fourth quarter, and Crestwood seems like a very good team. They're undefeated. Obviously, you don't become undefeated unless you're good. Unless you get a couple forfeit games, and that's very rare in this state. But Crestwood looks like the opponent, and this is a new challenge for Coach Tom Gravish. But I'm confident they can go out next week and they can put on a show for everybody who watches our live stream.
Yeah, and that's the hope. 2 undefeated teams, Jersey Shore and Crestwood, will both be 8-0.
Especially with the possibility that with a neutral site game, some of these places might not allow us to have fans. So. Very pay attention to our live stream next week.
Yeah, and we'd love to have your support. Again, please do help if you're able. 570-769-2320. 2-7, 54-0 the final here. Owen Anderson had 3 first-half touchdowns and 2 first-half takeaways and looked to be on his way to more until he got out with an injury in the third, and seemingly is all right and should be ready to go for next week's game against Crestwood. So we'll have a lot of prep to do. We'll have to make this happen both on getting the broadcast ready and getting the ability to do the broadcast ready. Again, please help if you can. We're not asking because we want to. We're asking because we really need to. Big thanks again to all our sponsors, including First Quality, sponsor of this first game show, post-game show. Big thanks, Dave Stratton back in the studio spinning the dials. Vince Swartz up here running this YouTube live stream. He's done it to perfection all year. And also shout out to our friends at River Valley Internet who have powered our broadcast all season long with the wonderful internet connection they've installed at Thompson Street Stadium. For Brandon Barker, my name is Sam Cooperman saying good night. Thompson Street Stadium 54-0. Jersey Shore beats Shamokin to go to the state playoffs.
So much for tonight's game against Shamokin, brought to you by Hollick's Coal Yard, K&W Tire, Kutz's Kitchen, McMahon Ferguson and Associates, Susquehanna Transit, B.A. Mikesville Electric, the Dave Winkleman team at First Choice Real Estate, TLC Fuels, Jersey Shore Football Boosters, the Jersey Shore American Legion, Jason Eberhardt State Farm Insurance, Woodlands Bank, Deja Vu, Penton Automotive, Weary Painting and Contracting, Jersey Shore State Bank, Bald Birds Brewing Company, First Quality, Kiefer Roofing, The Auto Barn, Country Berry Shack, Schweitzer's Auto Sales, Gail O. Boyer Roofing, Guy Rauch Excavating, Tie Dot and Embroidery and Screen Printing, P. Stone, Martina Guerra Goldsmith, The Oval Country Store, River Valley Internet, and Jersey Shore School Superintendent Brian Ulmer. Thanks for listening to the Bear Country Sports Network.